Oh god, I gotta switch out Sunny's video ninja because I gotta switch out Sunny's video ninja for Fugi.
Why? What did it do?
On
stop
my
working?
stream, no. On my stream, everybody's crispy clear, and then you're kind of a little blurry.
What?
Oh shit.
Damn.
Motherfucker, I get blurred out. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, you got
Damn.
You've been censored
Why am I the one getting censored?
because you're gay.
I mean,
But
have
you-
you seen your
Everyone else in this chat is gay.
I was about to say, yeah, that argument don't hold up when everybody's a little gay in here. Also, hi,
Yeah.
Nookie.
Hello, innit?
Oops.
But, oh wait, no, you cleared out now. You're nice and clear now.
Yay.
For some reason, you were briefly a
Yeah.
little blur.
And there's Fuji.
Oh, he started up the music.
Music
I gotta, like,
started already.
Oh,
Pulling up everyone else's Twitch chats on my computer so I can have
you don't have to do that. That's very taxing while you are streaming.
No.
That is fair enough. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
fact.
no, it is.
Oh my god, that is such a rookie streamer mistake.
I was about to say is like girly pop. I even barely look at my own chat half the time.
We are not Iron Mouse needing to look 24/7. We are okay.
Oh god.
I
Yeah,
wanted
There you
to
go. Now
look
your
it up.
Fuji's are back.
I don't need to be my own mod, though I am my best mod.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I only look at my chat through OBS, not gonna lie.
Same.
That's how I
I do
had my
too.
shit set up.
Same.
Literally
Which,
same
let me-
thing. I can pull up
It is
Sinister
really
on
hard
my
to-
phone, though.
Okay.
You know? Fair. That could work. It won't be taxing on your setup.
Indeed.
Shit. What did I click on? Okay, everything looks fine.
Are we ready? Can I hand the reins over to Miss Sunny the Sleepy?
I can't. Yes, you can, mother trucker.
I believe the word you're looking for is motherfucker.
Mother.
Really,
Get off
bitches.
Damn game.
Get out of it!
Well, I wanted to, but now because you said it, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm kidding.
Oh, shut up.
I will. Sunny,
You little shit.
Sunny, I'm gonna be real. This is pure love right now. Matter of fact, no. I will happily call myself out right now. Sunny, I say this is pure love and enjoyment. I will fling your head around like a volleyball and launch you into the sand if you keep it up. with me.
Damn.
I will build a sandcastle around your head and call you my greatest treasure.
Damn.
I can't tell if that's a threat or a compliment.
Probably
Not
both.
so wholesome.
Probably both. Let's be real. Knowing our friendship and our sibling relationship, more than likely, both of them. Anyways, we return back to our our little campaign. With the previous session having you guys just making sure I realize I need to adjust the volume slightly because it is a little loud. But there you go. We return back to our previous session where our party members were cleaning up much neededly some moss in the pathway of Sam before then realizing that the area that they were cleaning had been trapped. after a small confrontation, a meeting of a new lovely face. And then soon after being brought to the home of these people, you soon learn that a group of them had been attacked by the monsters that you had seen before. Learning small tidbits about what exactly it's doing to these peoples. Before then heading off to this kind of grim, almost herbalist's office with various knickknacks and various different herbs, ingredients, various different bones of shapes and sizes, books of all different completions, and seeing a group of 4 individuals, one being the main elven lady that had brought some conflict, named Ree, a much older sea elven man, a additionally much older sea elven woman that as a weird feeling and trait seems younger than the man but yet feels a lot older, and I 100% forgot to introduce them last session because I forgot that I had their token. A spry, shorter, rabbit folk or Harangon, decked out in various garbs and a tall, kind of druidic staff. As you hear, before we bring back to this very moment, we will have to set up our people and get them ready to leave hither. And that's when they all see and recognize that you are here.
Well, I was about to break the silence because it went on so long.
Yeah, I was about like as a joke. I was just going, "Come on, dear."
I was doing the exact same thing. I'ma be real.
I was literally about to
Go
say.
ahead.
I was literally about to say, as Levi about to be like, well, I can tell we walked in on something important.
I was about to say, I was expecting them to continue the conversation. I was expecting you to go full on into your tyrant. I was like, what? Durnay kicks the door up and says, "Sup, fuckers?"
What's up, fuckers? Why you got my fuck you? That's why.
Oh my god.
I don't know why, but Alex's video, mini
Oh?
the reactive disappeared for a second on OBS, but is shut up.
Except for me,
No.
just
Yeah,
Listen, Sonny, they're a rogue.
yeah.
Your rogue's gonna occasionally vanish from your vision. Get over it as a DM.
Oh, shut up.
watch Alexander disappear.
Listen, I'll just say this.
Oh god. Oh god.
No, you didn't do it right. It's watch Alexander disappear.
Bruh, I was trying to be funny and not take their token.
All I have to say is, Sonny, listen, when you, as a DM, you got a reminder, when you're players, you got to treat them like different pets depending on the class they play. Reminder, rogues like to sneak off and vanish sometimes. It's okay, they'll always come back.
They're like
kind of like
cats.
cats.
Yeah, I was about to say like a cat.
Yeah.
Anyways, hello chat. But you just see the older woman say, "Well, this is surprising. I assume this is the group that you saw?" Looking to Rhea as she just nods. "It is nice to meet you, everybody."
Alexander has disappeared now
Pleasure
for
to
me
meet
too.
you. Oh, sorry.
I switched. It's okay. I switched to Fugi. I have backups for a reason.
Okay.
Is dear Lord Shibby still with us? You still good?
I'm still here.
Okay,
Good.
so just switch to Foogies.
And also
For,
just double checking.
Oh, the yours broke?
The
Yep.
music open. No, Abyss, open
Oh,
the
okay.
music. You son of a bitch.
Damn, got called out. As well as I forgot to open the music.
Yeah, you fucking
This man
Okay,
worked hard
yeah.
on this. He's not gonna let any of our streams go without some music.
Yeah,
Listen,
fucking.
I appreciate it. I'm
fucking
glad. It's
just-
anything. You don't gotta call me out.
Start slamming the Witchlight theme. I start slamming the Fandelva theme, I was about to say. I could.
Mm.
I won't.
Anyways. I'll let y'all get that and well, my well, Rose,
What?
Rose's ninja disappeared. So
Switch
I
to
just
Foogie.
gotta I am.
Oh
that's what
yeah.
I'm doing. There we go.
Yeah. I will close Video Ninja if that's giving issues for y'all.
Oh wow, yeah, no, I just realized my Alexander keeps vanishing. Damn.
This is why we have Foogie backups.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sadly, can't show off the beautiful facial features
Right,
of everybody.
My Alexander.
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton. Anyway,
Alexander Hamilton.
Pardon me. Are you Aaron Burks? Okay, never mind. Let's keep going.
Doing good shit.
but the older elven woman that you can recognize more than most definitely from just context clues and intuition alone as the Olna just simply goes, "It is nice to meet you all. I am sorry of the circumstances of which that brought you here."
It's not exactly the most ideal, but it's still a pleasure to have to be here and at least, offer assistance.
Though I was under the impression that there was going to be no prisoners going into hither at this time.
Ah, yeah, about that. We are kind of. How do I put this? We are not prisoners, we are people forcibly dragged here that have never been here before.
Not within the Feywilds?
None of us have ever been here except for, any points to donate. Except for him. The rest of us, though, we've never been here.
Storm points to Esmeralda, and she thought I was a siren.
You just see the older elven man just like try to hold back a laugh, and you can just see Esmeralda like puff out her cheeks at him, just like in like that kind of face of just like, "Don't make fun of me."
Okay, she puffs out her cheeks, Levi giggles a little, he's like...
No, wait. I have that exact thing it's on a ref sheet. Let me bring a ref sheet to the fucking thing. It's the face in red. It's the face in red. That's the exact face.
That's so cute.
That's it. Because that was one of the ones I was like, oh, she'd like to look. That's either stoic or her being like,
That is so
That is very cute.
adorable. But unfortunately, Levi lets out a chuckle. He's like...
You do hear the man go, Either way, I do apologize on my behalf for, these, well, rude welcome.
Considering what's happening, it's very understandable.
if it brings some, well, if it acts as some kind of apology, you may have access to whatever it is that you have up here. We will not be able to bring everything along with us.
Oh,
So feel free to have access to what is left over.
Along with
Very.
you where?
that's what I'm wondering, if you don't mind us asking.
If you don't mind me telling the story, as the rabbit folk kind of raises a hand. When it comes to the people here, or at least those designated as denizens, many of which were groups of people traveling far and wide for various reasons, and they were given offerings by those in charge here for something in exchange for a good place to stay. For my people, it was a place to trade goods, welcome people with open arms, and have to live without much risk of the trials and tales of, well, the commercial trade of the outside of these magical walls and upon the material plane. Basically, we didn't want to have to deal with the troubles that it comes with currency. If I'm not mistaken, here of Westport, their trade-off for getting to stay here was that they wanted a guaranteed way to escape in a case of an emergencies. It is only access for denizens that live here, so that way those who are imprisoned here can just simply escape and thus leave the denizens who wouldn't have known that their gate was opened to escape and leave them trapped here. It is a one-way ticket out. And that is what we will be using. It'll be getting us and the rabbit folk out. We are just in stages of preparation for those who cannot breathe and get access to the gate, but also for those who are injured. Getting them as healthy as they can be before bringing them with us.
I will say, at hearing that, Levi does give a little look to Durnay, like the maybe we should tell him kind of look.
Here's the thing. You're fucked.
You
Jesus.
can't have shit in Detroit with this man here.
Can't have shit in the Feywilds with this fucking blue man.
You can't have shit in the Feywilds.
Can't have shit in the Feywilds with this fucking fish.
I'm trying to figure out how I want to word this because I'm not lying. I'm a little foggy. My brain's a little.
Do you want a reminder of what you know?
A reminder would be helpful.
So what you managed to figure out is that or at least from the surface area of what it seems, it kinda whenever somebody is attacked or gets basically any of like the substance that comes from these monsters in their wounds, it kind of acts like an infection. You don't know exactly how long it'll progress, but you are able to tell that it doesn't seem like there is a current way to cure them. And that it's a highly risky kind of thing. I also did send some of the information that you did find in our messages, and let me just reply in our messages so that way you can just go and find it.
I was about to say, it's like, listen, our messages are
Yeah, no, it's clusterfuck.
I need to get this on.
I'll be right back real quick. I'm just really hungry right now.
Go get food!
Go get
That's fine.
food. This gives you a second to at least refresh on the info.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, now this is jogging my memory. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Lord Mega. Thank you for lurking.
By the way, I did say hi, Sack. Hope you have fun lurking. Enjoy the game. But yeah. Okay, yeah, no, okay, now how to put this as Dernay, because... Ooh.
Love this music, it's just so wonderful.
My favorite thing is that it's just like the fucking like it's just over and over and over again. It's like fucking the same thing is like won't reason, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. It's just like that fucking 3 notes through the whole thing.
And
I fucking love it.
it's so good.
It is very beautiful. And I love it. I love this music.
Okay, I won't lie, I accidentally got partially put on a side quest from what Sunny sent me because it accidentally lead me back to an old thread, and I found some of my really old art. Jesus. Did not expect to get art jump scared today.
We can admire another time.
No, there is nothing to admire about this. Bitch, what the fuck was I thinking?
Bruh!
You know what? Thank God that I had the audacity when I was younger, because God, you know what? What was young me cooking?
That was me when I got my new Mac. And for everyone in the D&D stream, I have a new Mac, and I've upgraded from GarageBand to Logic Pro, which is like GarageBand Ultra, basically. So I can make everything sound really good. But when I was looking through my old Mac audio files, and I was looking through some of the stuff that I'd done for the Necromancer fight, I found some of the things. I was like, "What the fuck was I cooking?" Because some of the shit sounded like it didn't have anywhere to go. But some of the shit I was doing, I was like, "What the fuck?"
So how's everyone's night going so far?
Very good. Very nice. I'm excited to see where things lead in this session.
Personally, I don't trust this Esmeralda woman. Something tells me she's gonna kill us.
With
Bruh.
love.
You dare speak that way of my wife?
Austin and his wives.
I have to say, you know,
You dare speak that? Hang on, wait. Fucking, hang on. Trust me, I've got this.
Hang on,
I've
I'm
got
sorry.
this.
You really want to tie me on the side, boy?
You dare speak to me that way of my wife?
I was.
Gio, you look
You know
questionable
what?
there, buddy.
Rainbow flag
You
all the
look
way.
really less like a goat this big up.
Put it back. Put it back.
Wah, sit your asses down.
Get out of here.
Why is
How-
there a random line?
Why not?
Why not?
Random line.
There's a
Redeemed,
random
heal
drawn
the
line.
enemy. No, that's not a thing. We're not even in an enemy thing. We're role playing right now.
Redeemed, heal the enemy.
Indeed.
All right, so where's that smiling
Buster.
critter that
Thank
we
you for
killed
thank
earlier?
you for
We'll heal
following.
that thing.
Hello, Buster.
What the fuck?
What was that?
I beg your pardon.
Why is there just a white line? Did you just fucking make Janae cream on stream? On the fucking
No.
table? In the tree? In front of all these fucking people?
Okay.
No! No, it just sounded like he just got his fucking nuts off.
Yeah, I was about to say, they just sound like you got. They just sound like you not. You sound like
No.
you just went.
You
It
want
sounds
to
like
make
you
it...
just went, ah!
You want to make it sound like he just did coke? Do this. Get up close to my...
Yeah, hang on,
and...
just-
I said. I sniffed and then
That's-
went. And that-
No, hang on, you're meant to go. You're not meant to go. Oh,
Nah, it's...
That's
It's-
worse.
oh.
That's the good shit. That's what you do.
I can't help my fucking
It's your
God.
boy.
Listen, I just want to
Get
do a
back
little
and
bit
be
of
like,
a.
what the fuck is happening?
What the
Listen, it's
fuck
not
is
my fault that I
wrong
want to
with
do a little bit of fairy dust.
You didn't do fairy dust. I don't think he did fairy dust. I think he
You did
just
calcium
fucking...
powder is what you did.
I think he just nutted on the fucking table.
Oh my
Fucking moaning in my damn ear.
Moaning in my
Well, you-
damn ear after you nut and snorted it.
Well, you know what?
Disgusting.
You know what? At least I can say I'm helping repopulate the trees.
Okay, Mr. Lorax.
I'm a Lorax. I speak for the trees, and my god, that tree ain't got some knees.
I am so sorry, mother.
I can save no one and nobody from this. This is just life now. Welcome to hell.
What?
Abyss,
Listen.
why?
I thought we were
I
already
tried to
there.
do one dumb joke and fucked up. It just happened to go the other way.
I mean, the first session you said, well, you look like the guy that's filled with a lot of cum.
Facts, and then he
Well-
panicked.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
You know what? I guess we can tell that Durnay truly was a hypocrite, huh?
Mm. God,
Buster,
that
I like how you
was...
said not in order of importance, and then you forget Abyss. But then again, you don't know Abyss.
Shit, that was funny.
Oh, that was fucking good.
Reminds me of
Okay.
this one slime sickle video where welcome
Right,
back. You
right,
just missed the
Shibby.
whole fucking like you missed the whole Greek tragedy of events.
The
You
Greek
missed the whole
tragedy.
fucking fit.
Hang
The
on,
Greek-
I'm explaining it. Hang on, you speak first, and now I'm going to explain what you missed.
Okay. I was gonna say, listen, I literally didn't eat much today.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's-
We're not upset at you or anything. We're not upset at Abyss and anything because out of nowhere, white line on the table. And we don't quite hear the sniff sound that he makes, and then he moans. Me and Sinner immediately think that he's just put spunk on the table. And then he has to explain that no, he was doing a line. And we're like, no, when you do a line, you're not meant to go, oh, you're meant to go, oh, that's your boy, or something like that. Instead, the man just fucking came all over the table, and Sonny was getting majorly disgusted.
And losing her shit laughing while being disgusted.
Sonny, just jump. Sonny, just have a couple of Reese's Pieces. You'll be fine.
Hold on, a whole fucking handful.
Oh, handful of Reese's Pieces.
And all because, once again, his mic did not pick up his voice. So all we got was,
Yeah, all he got was,
uh.
Well, you know what,
It's like-
guys?
It's like
Now we know. Hey guys, at least we know what the Durnate damage sounds like.
I was about to say, it's
No,
your
hang on.
fault.
Hang on, two
moment
things.
all
One-
over again.
Hang on. That's I referenced that. But two things. One, Sonny's taken off her headset and she's now pacing the room. Second, I thought you were going to say now we know what the Dermate sounds like.
Oh
God.
no! Oh god!
But now with that
Sounds
one, you get a
worse.
lot more tongue waggling. I mean, what?
Okay.
Okay, we need to
So
actually.
Let's all realign our chakras. We're all crimson. We need to be pure. I was going to say pure white. Let's be pure. We'll be pure light. Everyone take a deep breath in. And now we scream. Ah! And we're all good.
The self-restraint to have not cracked another joke was real in that moment.
Anyways, back to the game.
Yeah, so, Danae, what do you say to the people?
You know, after Levi gives you a look of, oh.
Durnay will kind of gently step forward a little as he's like, well, I mean, if I may share by what I was able to discover and discern,
Please
for the most
do.
part, it does seem to be a bit more akin to that of an infection that can be spread through physical contact, mostly through either body bile or through those creatures' claws themselves. And from what I can tell, the wounds that they cause are a bit more advanced beyond typical medical means, and while I guess the best way I can put it is the less in pain and the more euphoric one looks, the more closer to expiration that they are.
You kind of see a look on shock on all of their faces, with Ree kind of like covering her mouth.
There's no real discernible cure at the moment. The best thing I can do is, if we continue traveling forward, I was recently able to get a hold of what is basically known as a teacup goat, which proves that a satyr village that belonged to Shalalas should not be too far from these regions. I may be able to find an apothecary or a more talented clergyman who may be able to at least be able to bring a bit of more purifying waters and more medical techniques along your way if you're open to letting us cross.
The chief Ree and this druid both kind of look solemn at you before the owner goes, as much as we would like to let you pass through, and more than likely as much as the Archfey and even the hag herself would. Unfortunately, it's part of the laws of this prison that no prisoner shall escape without due trial.
I take it so you weren't part of the people who could allow it through. Damn it! Oh well.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
And I don't think that there is a way to let one through from the outside either, if they were to just stumble in, or if they were to even to see the walls of this prison in general. It is kept hidden outside, to my knowledge. But I can only assume that with what you are saying, is that we can't really risk bringing them with us.
A somber look just falls over Levi's face. He's just like, sadly, that may be the case.
I will say, as this conversation continues to go forward, you kind of just see, as you've come to learn of her, kind of just like picking at the knuckles on her hand until you can eventually see them bleed.
Yeah, Storm next
But-
to it. But what? Huh?
I'll let you say what you want to say.
No, I don't want. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna pull you. Storm notices her picking and like sees like the small amount of blood like pooling on a knuckle, and just like puts her hand on the shoulder and says, "You right?"
She kind of just nods before you hear the Olna kind of cough to herself and then just go, Ezzy, dear, could you prep the cauldron upstairs? We're going to need to make a lot of water breathing potions for the rabbit folk that are still able to come with us. And that's kind of when you just see her kind of like jump into action. She just goes, right, let's go! Before kind of just running in this direction.
God, wait, why is that actually me a little bit? Hold on.
So that compared to when she's zoned out to when she's locked in.
Continue.
Hang on. If Storm were to follow her, would they do anything?
More than likely.
You can most certainly try to see.
You gotta think from the
wanna try and
perspective of
see?
other people.
Yeah, I'm trying to think from their perspective. And then if I try and roll persuasion, that's charisma, so it's a -1 by default.
I will tell you this, they are not going to do anything inherently hyper negative. Like, they're not going to attack you fucking instantly.
Yeah, I was
or
about to say,
inherently.
like, they're not gonna just, like, point spear and just be have at there.
Exactly.
Wait. You want me to play wingman for a moment? You want me to play wingman to help you here?
Not yet. Fucking slow your roll, Destiny.
I could have gotten you up those stairs, motherfucker. I could have gotten you up those stairs, but okay. Ignore the one with the higher charisma.
Starts playing mood music.
Get rotated.
You rotated nerd. Little fucking
Get
buff
rotated.
nerd.
Don't you rotate me? I could have helped you get up them stairs.
Fine, look at the boyfriend, say hi, hey going, you look gorgeous.
I can do that.
Anyways, what are you doing?
He starts. Where'd she go? She goes like this way. I'm guessing like this past.
She kind of went like around this way.
Yeah. So then Storm starts to go around this way without really saying a word.
Ree just kind of looks at you confused, and the chief kind of continues to like look in this direction rather than at you. But when you pass the Ulna, she's gonna grab onto your shoulder and look at you for a second before kind of just whispering, if you do go up there, do not touch anything unless you are asked, but if you can do me a favor, keep her distracted. This situation's gonna be stressful as it is, and she does not need that stress. She
Storm
doesn't
pats
handle it well.
Sorry. Storm pats the Alna's hand on his shoulder. He's like, yeah, right. And then, for the first time in a long time, we get to waltz down the promenade on towards the stairs.
Yeah.
Well,
To see the glorious Penny herself.
I will say to give a little moment before going over there. She'll look back at the rest of you before going. In the meantime, if it is possible, could those of you help pack for those who need it to bring stuff down? I can't exactly show you where it is at this time because it's gonna be a time constraint. It'll be just needless time wasted prepping.
We can
So
do
if-
that. I interrupted.
So
I
if you
apologize.
can, help for those who can't pack. And when you are done with that, feel free to take what you need and prep what you need for when we leave. Any food and resources, any materials that can be used for enchantments later down the line, then you may take. It is highly unlikely that we are ever to return after this tragedy.
Unfortunate.
Understand. I'd be more than happy to help lend my assistance.
Yeah, be happy to help out. We do need to ask a question, though.
What may that be?
We need directions to the other Archfey. Think you can point us in the right direction?
If you're going along with the
Trials.
Warden of Greed, the trials, but the Warden of Greed himself, his Fey Beast, shall bring you there within 5 days' time of here.
Okay.
Every distance between each of the 4 stumps that indicate the north, southeast, and west, they indicate a trial and then the hag. It's I know north and south, but is east right, like
East
on
is
the
right,
right
west
side?
is left.
Upon the east stump, you will be arriving at the west within 5 days. That is where you will be able to find the Warden of Pride himself, Flores.
Perfect. Thank you.
Name drop.
Keep your wits about you when you arrive there. The plant life there can be very tempting.
Tempting how?
Can I roll a recall knowledge to see what he means by that?
Yes. Do a nature check, please.
Alrighty. Let me roll that dice. Alright, Dernay, don't be a dipshit. What is your nature bonus, actually? Oh, actually, hang on. That's gonna be a 23.
With context clues of the situation where you are and what little you're like given about this archfey in general, you can more than likely assume that it's going to be in relation to various different fruits and plants that try to like lure you in before kind of just snatching you up in various different ways. Some more than likely akin to material plane pitcher plants or fly traps. That or even sticky plants.
Oh, hey! Forest predators!
What?
Not like the ones from your land.
What?
So I guess the best way to put it is, so you know like how some plants have grown to be able to capture the bugs of your world?
You
Or
mean
your
like
plane?
those little plants that have like the little like almost like kind of mouth that closes on
Yeah,
flies and stuff?
Fly
Fly
Yeah, like
Talking
traps?
about the Venus flytrap?
yeah, or like the ones that look like those giant like pitchers of ale, the ones that have like giant digestive stomachs that you fall into.
Wait.
Yeah, we have those, but like me sized.
Hang on.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, there.
I'm about to open a can of worms, Sonny. Sonny. So
Storm does not hear this.
So no. But technically, the material plane, that's Earth, right? Technically.
Basically,
No.
yes. Like,
Yes.
yes,
Like
oversimplified,
yes,
yes.
but no.
Material plane.
Yes, but no.
Oversimplified, yes.
So does that mean, because Alexander said Venus flytrap, does fucking Venus exist? This is a convoluted question.
Not in the way
Listen,
you're
I call
thinking.
things by what I call it.
Yeah. It's
Not
that's
the way
not
you're thinking.
Okay.
I mean, okay, if you want to get technical, and this is up to Sunny if she wants to confirm it, but in official D&D lore, the goddess Venus is a real person in the D&D universe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Venus does exist, but that's up to Sunny if she wants to make it canon to this universe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, okay.
I will say this.
Either way, it's not a thing that needs to be answered
Yeah.
now.
Think of it. I think I've like mentioned this in like in the past when it came to like semi non-canon stuff. When, like this world, when it comes to like modern mythology, think of it like being similar to that, where basically it's thought to have existed, or at least existed in the past, but it's less thought of as truth now, and it's more of like stories you would tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Think like ancient history.
Anyway, as we
Alright.
Okay. Upon hearing that, Levi makes his signature scared shitless face and looks at it and is like, "You sized?"
Yeah.
Don't.
Some can even get.
I'm gonna.
Matter of fact, some can even get as big as her. As Durnay is going to start pointing at Krim.
Giving me more reasons to not like this place. Thanks.
You just
Really?
see Levi go.
That's one of the beautiful charms.
You just see Levi just look at him and say, that's why you," and then he turns and looks at Zatha, "and you are the guides, because that's scary as shit."
As
I'd
someone
rather
who
not
fell
die
into
in
one of
this
those
place.
traps, it sucks.
Well, it's more of not necessarily like scary as shit, because they more kind of turn you into like a congested gel that is kept in their roots.
Can this guy just not?
No,
Does
listen,
not
Levi.
make anything better.
Levi just grits him by the shoulder. It's like, "Buddy, pal, Danae, you've got to do better, because that is not helping the situation."
If Storm
I'm
was
even
downstairs
more
and could
scared.
hear any of if Storm was downstairs and could hear any of this, he would just look at him and be like, "In what world does that make this any better?"
That's what I'm saying.
As someone who fell in one of
Christ.
those things, it sucks.
And he just sulks over by Zatha. He's just like, I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it over there."
You'll like him. My Uncle Flores is really nice.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I just don't think I will like his plans.
You're definitely not gonna like the tribe, but you'll like him.
I look forward to that at least.
One thing I will say about the man is that he's a flamboyant little shit.
Oh, I can
Oh,
match
I know
flamboyancy. I'm just
that.
as flamboyant. So maybe that's because I'm just very pretty.
As the one who's making the music, it is very flamboyant, darlings.
I think at this point, and you just hear Krim pipe up, we might want to get ahead on packing.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yep.
Will your people...
Anything to get out. Sorry.
I was gonna say, it's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say anything to get out of this specific conversation with Renee.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys can just choose to say you don't want to talk about this further. Yeah, actually, it's just like the clergy.
It's not
Will
that we
your
don't want to
people
talk
be
to
able
you. Oh, sorry. Continue. Never mind. Continue.
Will your people be able to pack their own things? Because I doubt that they live up here. And the owner just simply nods. You also, Derne, you'll just hear the druid individual just kind of look to the owner and say in Sylvan, I like this one.
Dune smiles, hearing this. So, packing.
We're gonna go help people with that.
Anyway, hey Gio, you feel like singing a good song for us while we do it?
Sweet Caroline.
I will say.
No. Who the
I
hell
will say-
replaced you, Gio?
Who the fuck is Caroline?
I say it that we should position these guys to start walking out the door, and then we can focus on Esmeralda and
Okay.
Storm. Because God, if we don't, there will be a musical number.
Wait, you make that sound
I
like
Anyway.
want to be in a.
I'm gonna like put you like kind of here, Storm, for like a moment.
So
So that way I
yeah,
can just...
here's Wonderwall.
My promenade has been unwaltzed. What the fuck, bro?
You'll waltz back up there, trust me. But just to describe it a little bit, you kind of, as you're walking up here, you kind of just like look along the walls, and it's like covered in various different papers, and as well as has various different shelving, full of various different bottles, full of various different things, and papers showing often a lot of various different diagrams of different creatures and their musculature, as well as their skeletal structure, including a couple different variants of humanoid, including dragonborn, elven, human. But it's all very scientific in a way.
Hang on, you gotta fucking say that again because someone knocked on my door and they didn't fucking respond!
It is one stuffy ass night.
Fucking hell. Basically,
you.
you see
Too long and read, go.
you see all on the walls various different jars full of various different herbal and magical ingredients. You see various different papers along the wall of various different skeletal and musculature diagrams of various different animals and humanoids. And you kind of just hear all along the way just like the clicking of something as the moment you kind of just like walk, like kind of go to this room, and you see it's a very semi-cluttered room full of much similar to the hallways, but including some various different ceiling decor like hanging down with more little bits of shelving, and some even like covered in various different plants that are currently growing. As you kind of just see Esmeralda holding a flint and steel, trying to light some kindling underneath a massive cauldron.
And how well is she succeeding at that?
Very much failing. And you can definitely hear she's swearing to herself, just like fucking shit.
Yeah, no, but hang on. Something when I was like, oh, you unwaltzed my promenade. Fucking something I just thought of is I could do a stupid little song where it's he's waltzing down the promenade, the promenade. It's like a sea shanty kind of
Oh my
thing.
god.
Waltzing down the
It's so
promenade.
fucking great. Storm sees her struggling, walks up, like leans down, just taps her on the shoulder.
You just see her jump and drop the flint and steel in the process.
Does she say anything?
She just stares at you for a second before then just going, "Oh, hi."
Hey.
Before picking at the flint and steel and trying to like light the kindling again.
Yeah. He then he kneels down next to her and puts his one of his hands out. He's like, "Give me that."
Slowly hands it over.
All right. And what would I roll to see how well I can use them?
Nature?
Nature? Where the fuck
No,
is
actually.
nature?
Uh,
Sorry, pardon me. Would it be performance?
Since trying to light kindling.
Wait, what did you say?
I said survival.
survival, yeah.
Well, guess what? I got a +5 to that shit.
Yay.
That is 23. That's fucking great.
You light it first try.
Let's bump that down to a 90. I get second try. She'll feel terrible if I get a first try. No,
Nope,
it's the
you
most,
get-
yeah, just lights it first try. Goes, the kindling goes up.
You know, you didn't have to show off.
Hey, I didn't think I was gonna get first try. He just passes it back to her.
You'll then see her kind of get up before putting it on this table. Before then kind of looking in various different, like, cupboards and such. Kind of then beginning to piling various different ingredients on the counter.
Storm stays stood by the cauldron. Just kind of watches her rush around before he just speaks across the room, just like, "Are you all right?"
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. 100% nearly drops a glass jar before setting it down. I'm fine.
She's totally fine.
The
Totally
only-
fine.
The only thing that's running through my head right now is just when my sisters say they're fine, they are most definitely not fine. She's just said it 20 times this man of 2 seconds. So, she is not fine. Storm just walks up, not right behind her, but walks up behind her and just says, saying it that amount of times doesn't make it sound like you're fine.
It'll be all right. I just need to get this potion started. Yippee!
If he actually, I feel like it'd be more somber of a yippee. It's like a yippee.
Yippee!
And Storm doesn't encroach or anything. He just stays stood. Do you want to talk about it?
You kind of see her get a kind of box something, and you kind of see it, whatever's inside kind of lightly clatter as she sets it down, and she just kind of goes, kinda. I don't know.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. But if you think it'll help, it's worth it. I think.
I'm just worried for everybody. I mean, I mean, I want them all to get out because, like, this is a dangerous situation, and like, I want them all to escape. But it's also realistic that we can't get everybody, especially when they're sick and it's something really dangerous. So yeah, but then there's just the part of the mind that is just like, you want to save everybody, but then there's also the additional part of you kind of don't want to leave because you've never been outside these walls before. Unlike a lot of people here.
Wow, before I continue, Sonny, you and I really wrote a character that can just like spill everything really fast. we wrote a character that is just like kind of, I don't know. Yeah, you know, you don't have to talk about it if you want to. I want to talk about it. Please let me talk about it. Please, 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 please. And Storm gives her a nod. And he's like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. It can be a lot to do this kind of stuff.
I don't want anyone to get left behind, you know?
I know. As much as I hate to say it, it's a thing that can happen, but it doesn't mean it's the worst thing that can happen. Because remember, it could be everyone getting left behind, but there are people leaving, right?
Yeah. And
So then let's-
I don't know where we're going.
Let's not worry about where you're going. Let's worry about getting everyone out. Now, let me help with this bloody potion. All right?
Okay, could you break some of these apart? We gotta turn these into powder. And she points to the box.
It's a box of bones, isn't it?
More specifically, a box of various fish bones, but yes, a box of bones.
That's worse. Storm opens it. John, what have they done to you?
It's not
Johnny!
fish bones. They're like genuine fish bones.
Philippe. He takes the bones. He just like starts snapping them in half. By by the couple in his hand.
I just realized I did not move to follow them. I was so engrossed in the roleplay hearing it that I forgot to move
that
the
you
map.
forgot to refocus the camera.
I was so engrossed in
Indeed.
it, I forgot to refocus.
Oh,
That's my fault. Bad streamer moment.
It's okay.
L streamer.
Once you get enough
I'm
of
joking,
that
it's fine.
broken down, just put it in a mortar and pestle and just kind of grind them into powder. It's got to be a very fine powder. The more like dust, the better.
All right. And once he's got enough, puts it in the mortar and pestle and starts working that. When you said like down the powder, it reminds me of a line from Mamiya, just like one lad keeps going with the other, and that's in his teeth down the powder. But it gets them going, and eventually they're very finely ground up in the
Could
mortar.
you roll me a I'll say for the sake of
Performance?
this, I was gonna say like, could you give me
Medicine?
I wanna say Arcana because this is basically the making of a fine ingredient, but I also want to say Nature because it is making a natural component.
Well,
I
either
would
way,
say-
it's going to be this. Either way, the modifier is the same.
I mean, you could also argue medicine.
Yeah, medicine, arcana, or nature could work.
Yeah,
The thing that I was
let
gonna
me-
say was, sleight of hand because he's using his hands.
No, because here's the thing. It's about you're mashing up, like, plants and stuff. You know how to mash those specific plants correctly.
Yeah, okay. So then we'll go. Wait, which one?
I'll let you use.
Actually, it doesn't. Hang on, it doesn't matter which one. You guys can just tell me afterwards because it's the same modifier. That is 14.
I'd say you do a pretty decent job. Like, there's definitely some imperfections here or there, but you managed to make a decent enough powder.
And I rolled a 1, just like there's still whole bones in this. How the fuck?
He's too confused and he's scared to mash.
Izzy, I'm confused.
Rolling that one just keeps throwing around.
Yeah, I was about to say, all you hear in the mortar and pestle is just like as they jumble around.
Oh my god.
But again, 14, so there's imperfections, but it's fairly fine.
You kind of look to your side and you see kind of Ezzy with some kind of like paring knife, kind of just like preparing some herbs and such before pulling out a big jar of. I'm just gonna label it as newt eyes. As you just see her stick her whole hand in it and grab a couple. Before then walking over to the pot and dropping them in. But you have no idea what they are, but they look like newt eyes to you.
Eyeballs! You get out of here, Miles!
What the fuck was that?
The Rick and Morty reference, I'm pretty sure. But Storm will like gestures with the like mortar full of the stuff. He's like, now what do I do?
Well, what we're gonna do with this is we gotta mix it with equal parts, kind of just like goes into one of the drawers, pulls out a jar of a kind of watery substance with equal parts of this, turn it into a paste before then coating the rim of a couple jars with it. This will act as a seal.
All right.
But could you in the meantime look for a kind of a box of some like think like a kind of red seagrass?
Okay. He sets down the thing and starts. He starts looking over here because she's already looked through most of the cupboards over here. Starts searching.
Roll me investigation, please.
Investigate.
Okay.
Investigate.
I investigate that I rolled. Is that? Oh, it's a 9. I rolled an 11.
Unfortunately, you do not find the said box of red seagrass. You do find what looks to be like a very small gator skull. But it's not a box of red seagrass.
At least you got some gator skulls.
Hell yeah, gator skulls.
Love me some gator skulls.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Did any of you even see it?
I did.
No.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
see
the screen.
Oh,
Not
the
gonna
gator.
lie.
I didn't think
Rock
you'd bring
and
the.
roll.
I thought you were gonna bring out the sticker thing I showed you.
No, I don't have that saved on my
I
computer.
love flat fuck.
Damn.
The Storm it's like grabs this small gator skull, lifts it up, and looks back at Esmeralda and goes, I found this. I can't find the grass.
Just looks over and it's just like, oh, I remember that. Just put that back though. But we might be out. We're gonna have to go find more. That stuff's a pain to get. Shit.
Like, I'm just like looks at this, still holding the skull. He's like, I thought harness me in a thespian, and then puts it back in the cupboard. Let me that laugh. I'll take her. How much?
He said, "Let
No.
me marry her now.
Well,
Let me wife her."
Luckily,
How much is your marriage?
we just gotta. Luckily for us, it's that is used for the final bit. It has to be put in the jars before we pour any liquid in, and before we seal it up. But we still need it, so we gotta go searching for it. And we're gonna need a
Storm.
lot of it too.
Storm
Ugh.
stands up and just looks at like, Sorchin, where exactly?
In the water.
Oh. Storm just like narrows his eyes. He's like, "There's not any more traps in there, is there?"
Well, none that you can get into.
Fucking hope so.
Don't worry, they'll be a lot smaller than, well, you. How tall are you anyway?
Stands up straight. Just looks at it. He's like, about 7, 8.
Oh. That's really tall.
I mean, with the tail, I'm technically 10.
Huh?
Yeah, if only you were the 10 in personality.
If only you were a 10 in
sorry, I didn't
personality.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, you want to say that for the class, sir?
Yeah, I'll say it again. If only you were a 10 in personality. Now go
Well,
get
I'm
that-
sorry he's traumatized.
Trauma is not an excuse to not be funny.
Shut the fuck up, you little trash baby.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Wow,
something.
wow, get called out
Hang
and
on.
immediately
So
start
no, I'm just
taking
gonna, I wasn't gonna say it's nothing bad, but I'm gonna message you what I was gonna say initially.
Anyways, back to the game.
There you go. That's what I was gonna say.
Let me see this. Let me take a peek. Wow! You can't just whip that out! You can't just whip that out!
That's why I didn't say it.
Wow!
Now
Trying
it's
to
time
out
to
my
switch.
shit
say?
early! Trying to out my shit early!
Oh, I wonder if it's actually okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Don't worry about it.
But
as he's like, huh?
huh? Just huh?
Yeah, he just looks at he's like, I mean, yeah, the legs are shorter. Well, I've got the brooch. So it makes sense, no?
She would have seen him actually with his tail out.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
half
he
the
has,
tail
but
would have
not-
still been in the water.
Exactly.
Like, because when he was sat on the boat. I just realized when I was speaking right into the mic, I spat all over my pop filter. Gross.
But
Disgusting.
that sounds
Disgusting!
really cool. But you'll see her kind of just put like various other herbs and such into the pot before just going. So I kind of have a question. Where are you from in the material plane?
When a
Like,
mama
what, like-
merfolk and a daddy merfolk love each other very much.
Okay,
Like,
cat in the hat.
Like, what is it like?
I drove. No. Just like looks at her like with a slight face of confusion and says, "What? You're gonna need to give me more context than that. What do you mean?"
Like, where are you from? What is it like?
That's a convoluted question for the guy without a home. Without a proper home, anyway.
I mean,
I know
She don't know that. She don't know that.
So, I could lie to her.
no.
Damn.
You mean you could,
That's what I'm
but
hearing.
you could, but let's be honest here. Does Storm really want to?
No, this isn't Goodwill Hunting. He's not going to lie to the nice-looking lady. Please tell me someone gets that reference. You don't have to say it, but please tell me at least someone in chat gets it. Or somewhere. That'd be great.
No.
Well, of course you wouldn't get it. I know you haven't seen Goodwill Hunting. But he just kind of like leans on this like countertop behind him a little bit, just with his palms, and thinks for a second before saying, "It's nice. There's a little town that you can go around. There's a little like market area. There's this nice inn that I spend a lot of time at. There's a lot of snow. Have you ever seen
What?
snow?
What is snow?
Oh my god! I get to explain the phenomena of cold water.
Oh, you water.
Storm takes one of his hands off the counter, starts like gesturing to her while he speaks. So you know how when water gets really cold, it turns into ice?
Yes.
If it's cold enough in the air, it does it while it's in the clouds, and then it falls because it gets more dense, and it falls as little like tiny little crystals of ice, and just kind of sits on the ground, and it is fairly soft unless it's sat there for a while. Then it gets more compact, and it's all white and covers everything, and it makes everything very wet.
Really?
No, I thought I'd say it for dramatic effect. Yes, really.
That sounds kind of dangerous for you. Like, if you are something of the water, if you get really cold, then you could go into like a hibernation like stage and like, just like kind of sit stagnant for a while. If it's like that all the time, then how would you eat? How would you do anything?
We
Do you
never discussed. I just realized we never discussed this. Does Storm have a warming stone?
For the sake of ease, we can say he does.
Because it's not in his items, but I surely could have just forgot.
A what stone?
Like a warming stone.
More than likely, yeah. If you're from Vandelver.
Yeah.
From Findolmer, and I'm a merfolk with a fucking warming stone. I'm gonna
Without a
be
warming
like
stone, you would
Mimi
be
if
dead.
Atreus didn't. I'm gonna be like Mimi if Atreus didn't grab her. She'd just be fucking frozen in the snow. He probably just have it in his pocket like at all times. So he like reaches into his pocket and pulls out this little stone. Doesn't look like anything special. He goes, "This thing."
What is it?
A warming stone. It's a little magic rock that makes it so you feel like you don't terribly get cold. You can feel it cold, but you don't get cold. It kind of stays like it's kind of like you're always stood in front of a campfire.
Oh. Kind of just walks up to you. Can I hold it?
No. He just punts her across the
Damn.
room.
No.
It's gonna. He just like puts his hand out like like above her. He's like with his fist shut, the stone's still in it for her to put a hand under it.
Kind of holds it like a cup.
Just drops the stone into her hand.
She looks very surprised at it, but then just kind of like holds it in marvel. Ooh. This is really cool.
No, it's warm.
Huh? Just like stares up at you.
Please tell me.
Ha.
What? Please don't do dad jokes.
That's
Do them all
not very-
fucking one.
That's not very ice of you to do.
Oh no.
Aw.
They're adorably both doing horrible fucking puns.
Looks at her with. Oh, well, there he goes.
Damn, you
Sorry.
disappear.
Sorry, it was too
Wait.
sweet for me. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh god.
Looks at her with like the storm looks at her with a sense of both pride and utter disappointment before he just snatches the stone back and he says, "Give me that."
Okay. Let's finish
And
this
he just-
potion.
Yeah, puts it back, and then it starts walking towards the door because they have to go to the water.
She'll finish adding ingredients to it before then saying, "Alrighty, this should be done cooking by the time we get back.
Right?
We're gonna need some sickles, and we're gonna need some bags." And as you head on out, she'll give you a sickle and a bag. But before we do anything else, we shall return to our other companions.
Waltzing down the promenade.
The promenade.
The way
And-
you always say it with like a funny accent to me. You always say it like you say it like the PDA from Subnautica Below. He's like, "You are now waltzing down the promenade."
Okay, I got one. Waltzing down the promenade.
Hey man, you are now waltzing down the promenade now.
Okay, we must stop.
Indeed.
Have been found.
This
Yeah,
gets really out of hand really fast.
Please.
it
The road
does.
has been found. Waltzing down the promenade initiated.
But
But-
as you all walk on out, you'll see the druid pop out as well. Before they seem to state, "I will bring you down to where some of the people are and where some of the stuff is stored.
Oh, it would
That
be
way
pleasant.
you're not mindlessly. That way you're not wandering mindlessly."
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Alrighty, follow me.
Bap, bap.
And I will say, as you kind of walk along, you getting a chance to really look at everything, you get to see the structure of the area in itself. And you can see that it is definitely been held together for many years. It's been very well kept, it's been very well maintained, despite its seeming location more than likely affecting the structure, especially the moisture of the area.
I do have to admit, impressive craftsmanship, especially for such a harsh environment.
It's really amazing to see. I've never seen a place like this at all.
We're most used to dealing with the storm fronts and having to deal with angling and water, so I couldn't imagine having to deal with the humidity and the absolute degradation of the swamplands. Am I using that word right? Levi, am I using big words correctly? Wait, no,
No.
shit, you don't know words.
You're an idiot too.
You don't know words.
Wow! Wow! I'm sorry. This is. I finally got to pull
Got
this
your little
out.
strays
This
over
is the
here.
face. This is the face Levi makes at you.
You know what? It's perfect.
Fuck, bro.
This is the face Levi
Like,
makes at you.
Oh wait, you don't know words. The fuck you mean I don't know words? I know two that's well enough to describe my fucking feelings towards you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You know, honestly, fuck is a very powerful word.
Levi just looks at
Has
him. He's
multiple
just.
meanings.
Levi just looks at him. He's just like, "Thank you, Durnay. So kind in your wording. Truly, you are a poet, and you know it."
Wow, you sound exactly like Ganymede when I accidentally use words in the wrong order.
Wait a second.
I'm sorry. At this point, he just turns around.
Return.
I'm sorry. He just turns around and looks at everybody else. And he's just like, it's just the same face.
Krim just simply goes, "You do not look pleased."
He's like, and Levi's like, I'm not smart, but I can at least form a sentence.
Well, yeah, but I mean, do you know what degradation means? Because I don't.
No, but you could at least be kinder about it.
Oh, okay, then, do you know what degradation means?
No, I don't know what degradation means.
Oh, okay.
As he starts laughing.
I apologize for overestimating your. No, that actually sounds meaner. Shit. I mean, whoopsie.
Just don't say something like you don't know words.
Oh, okay,
I'm
then.
pretty sure that's. Oh, sorry.
Wait, yeah, Alexander, you know words. What does degradation mean?
I'm pretty sure if you phrase it like that, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get punched in the face. If
I'm
not
not-
worse.
I'm not gonna punch him. I'm gonna just do this. And he flicks him
Oh,
in
I'm
the
not
cheek.
saying you would. I'm saying if he said that to anyone else, he might get punched in the face, if not worse.
I mean, I
was gonna
have
say,
been.
if he said that the storm, he'd be getting slammed.
I mean, I have been threatened to be sent to the butchers before.
I'm not
I
surprised.
wonder why. I say sarcastically.
You know, it leans over to Levi. They're using that sarcasm.
Yes.
Well done, buddy. You can see that.
See that?
Bring everyone
Just-
over here.
This was not the intended route, but you know what? Here we go, baby.
32
Oh my God.
seals.
You'll see the druid individual just go, "This building right here is where, to my understanding, they keep their general storage. Stuff that they have to keep stored in order to keep it dry."
Oh, nice. A dry salad.
However, I do think more animal product based storage is further yonder, but this will be general supplies.
Nice, nice.
And you'll see a decent group of individuals represented by this big old token right here. Various elven individuals taking stuff out of the storage and either bringing it in this direction or straight up just hopping from these little ledges into the water.
Nice, nice.
If
I
we
guess we. Door? Sorry, you're saying?
If you want, we can start doing our packing here, or we can head to where my people are kept and help them pack their own individual stuff that they brought when they ran.
I think we can split the labor. I mean, I will say this, Sonny, does it look like they're carrying more of the heavier stuff over here?
Yes, it does seem so.
Yeah. So Leo, I say, I'll stay here and help since it seems like everybody's dealing with the more heavier of objects, and I can help with that better.
Not to mention, I mean, I'm fairly strong myself, and I don't mind helping out some of the sea elves. After all, follower of Shalalis. Kind of part of my promise.
I'm gonna flip a coin to see whether or not Krim stays or goes to help the Ruppet folk. Where's my coin?
Yeah, because I was about to say, I think I would go with, what was it? Probably better idea. Something that doesn't require me to do a lot of heavy lifting.
I will say this, if Krim stays or leaves, Durnay might go ahead and consider splitting off the labor, because then it's like, you know, Zaith and Alexander, we don't know how heavy the stuff that the Haragons might have, and they might still need extra muscle.
Yeah.
So those two would
Yeah.
I did get Tails, which I thought was gonna be to go, so Krim will go along with Alexander and Zatha.
Okay.
Yay!
Perfect split.
Hell yeah.
And those who want to help my people, follow me, and they will continue along this way.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Wee.
Well, they make their way over. I guess
Oh,
Levi
they make their
and
way over.
Durnay will join the peoples in helping move things.
Hey, Vi.
Yes.
Just so you know, I wasn't actually trying to be rude. You're
I
not
know
actually
you.
mad at...
I'm not actually mad at you.
Okay.
Yes, it may have sounded asshole-ish. Yeah, asshole-ish. But
Asshole-ish, yes.
Asshole-ish. Hey, I love my god's cousin. It's my favorite flavor. I can't say that.
I knew where you were going, and that shows that I know you too well.
I tried to stop myself.
When you okay, instead of
I
going for
question
the
you
brake pedal,
sometimes.
pull the handbrake.
Alright, don't start the vehicle.
Yeah, or just don't put the keys in the ignition and get out the car and go back inside.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Jesus.
Christ.
Levi looks at it
Anyway.
and says, yes, it sounded rude. We'll go with that. But I knew it wasn't actually coming from a place of actual malice. So don't
What does
worry.
malice mean?
Legit, or is that Durnay asking?
That is Durnay's.
Malice,
That
you
is
know,
Durnay's.
malicious intent. Fuck, how does one give the definition of this? Think somebody has the intention to hurt another person. Malicious intent, the intent to hurt.
Oh, uncouth.
You know what? Yes, let's go with that.
I mean, in the Feywilds, that's what we usually refer to. People like that were often called crude or uncouth. So, okay, that's nice. Learning words.
I'll say Levi gives a chuckle at that. He's like, I'm happy to have helped you learn something new. Now, I'm gonna teach you something else that will be something new and probably helpful. I'm gonna help you figure out possibly what some of them are saying because I can hear some of them speaking primordial.
Oh. Forgot what does Derby speak again?
Are you looking to see what Durnay speaks?
Yeah, hang on, my thing's being a little slow. There we go. Languages. Yeah, no, Durnay has no idea.
So then again, Levi says, I'm going to help you learn something else. I'm going to help you learn a little bit of how to communicate with them because some of them are speaking primordial. And I actually understand it and can speak it.
Nice. Which dialect?
My adoptive dad is a merfolk, so I guess material plane ocean.
Aquan.
Ah, Aquan.
There, yeah, there you go. He's like, and I'll even say he makes the hand motions as he talks. He's like, I can even do sign language of it too.
You're. I mean, I guess. Wait. I thought you said you didn't know how to use magic.
That's not magic. That's just language.
Yeah, but that primordial sign language is the beginnings of most basic mage hand craftsmen. That's. Huh.
Wait, is
And
it
again-
really?
Well, considering the elements are one of the most ancient forms of knowledge and carry the most well-known language, a lot of, early druidcraft and most fae often rely on primordial sign language as the basis for most spellcraft hand motions. I mean, a lot of spellcraft is really just spelling things out using your body instead of just, just writing it out. Or
Huh.
at least that's what we practice back at the temple.
Huh. Learn something new every day. I don't think my dad and me thought that far ahead. I think he just thought to teach it to me because I have an elder brother who uses sign language.
Well, if you ever get interested in playing more with the magical arts, now you have a strong basis for the sodomatic components of it.
Huh. Okay. That's good to know. He actually is pretty happy with that. Like, literally, happy smile.
Happy, happy.
You know what?
Happy.
You know what? Because Satyr and the goat inside of him seeing the happiness, Durnay's ears perk up and he's already doing that little bobble dance. Slightly bouncing side to side with a big grin on his face. Instinctually.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, Levi in his happiness will chuckle and say, come on, let's help the people.
Alrighty.
You'll- When walking up to some of the individuals, you'll see, I'll say one individual who's kind of like guiding with like which equipment is going into the water and whether or not it does or does not need more prep and whether or not it goes with them at all. Before he just kind of looks at you, and I would say you could understand the primordial that he speaks as. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Levi responds and he says, hi, we're visitors and your leaders, were helping us and giving us information. We wanted to help in return, so we asked what we could do and they instructed us to come and help you all pack and move things. Probably got a shock that it was Levi that spoke and not Durnay.
Yeah,
Definitely, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Durnay's just sitting there, like, just wide-eyed, does the slow blink while Levi is speaking fluent primordial.
you know that like one, you know that one lead where it's just like, damn. Like one lean back where it's just like, damn, but not
Yeah.
verbally. He just
Yeah.
does that, and then before proceeding to go,
if that is the case, there is some boxes with building equipment within it. If you can open the big cases of it before encasing them in some water-resistant leather for us, before tossing it down into the water for us to transport.
I can do that.
Just Dernay, blink, blonk, blunk.
Yeah.
Levi looks at Durnay and says, I know what we gotta do. Follow me.
All right. What are we
And
doing?
basically, we've got to open some crates with some supplies. We've got to wrap them in waterproof leathers, and then we got to toss them over the side for them to transport. So make sure you are watching and are very careful about where you toss them.
Oh, hey, this is exactly just like back in early prep rooms at the clergy. I remember my altar boy years.
You go into this room, and one of the big things that you do surprisingly see is that there's various different boats. Boats that are, in theory, big enough for even you to use for transporting equipment.
Huh. Really? I wasn't expecting to find boats in here, but very amazing, and it makes sense.
You also see various, like, different sizes of oars laying along the wall, and a big pile of different boxes with more than likely the equipment you're going to be using, as well as a big ol' box of different leather cloths of different sizes.
And I was like, and I think that's our workstation right there.
Well, I guess time to get started.
Yep.
And
And,
I will ask...
I'm guessing about here, yeah?
Yes. And I will ask for you guys to give me... I wonder what this would be. Could you guys give me first a sleight of hand to see how well you prep the materials, and a strength check to see how well you do tossing it into the water?
You know what? Okay, Durnay may not be the most dexterous, but hopefully I can handle the water well.
Okay, let's see how this goes for Levi.
Come
Because
on,
his first
Durnay.
roll isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. You got a 13 for that sleight of hand, and... Okay, of course the strength one is different. Of course the strength is superb. 24 for the strength.
So, for the sleight of hand, Durnay got an 11, so that's an okay result. I'm hoping.
It is enough to where it will not break as soon as it hits the water.
And then, modified 20, or dirty 20. 15 plus 5.
Alrighty, so I will describe how the design of the wrappings work, but I will let you, because you both rolled so high. How fancily do you guys toss the stuff into the water? You guys managed to wrap it decently well, like enough to where it won't like break apart as soon as it immediately hits the water. Unfortunately, you're not entirely sure whether or not it is like fully preventing everything inside from getting wet. But from the most part, mostly of what you have been wrapping is just various different large things of different like things that help keep structure integral, like different things like nails, links, or like found pieces of foundation for buildings themselves.
Alright, so just a bungee cord here, and... yeah! Alright, this should be good.
I say Levi, it looks a bit confusing as he's seemingly crossing his arms a few times, but then he's like, okay, I think I got it. And he, as he puts the items in place. And I will say, for him, it is not him attempting to show off, but he is easily picking up at least 2 crates, if possible, to go. Because, I mean, man rolled a 24.
Yeah. And Dernay, I assume there's some rope or a nice little twine around the workshop.
Yes, indeed.
Dernay will actually take take 2 crates and tie a bit of rope, making sure that they are stacked together, and then creating a beautiful woven, almost net-like structure. Using rope creates basically a backpack out of the crates, and using his legs to lift it up, carries it up like and is carrying it like a pack mule, almost effortlessly, keeping up with Levi.
I'm sorry, Levi just looks over, he's like, that's so fucking cool. I didn't even think of that.
Oh? I mean, it's just to kind of make it easier on myself.
I'm so used to just having to grab things with my arms.
Fucking Windy, I fucking adore you. He's in my chat, and he described his own little character.
Aww.
Aww.
He to specifically say, "Hi guys, I'm Windy. I am a normal human berserker, and I am like super cool and handsome and amazing. It is 100% Windy, and I adore him."
You
Probably
know
over
what,
here.
Wendy? You know what, Wendy? Welcome to the party. Bringing him to the next mission.
That's so cute. Oh, I will say, before just tossing the stuff down, Levi will look over and call out. Be like, hey, we're dropping some supplies down. He will call out in Primordial.
Actually, hey Vi. Here's the fun part
Yes?
about this. As Dernay is going to set the crates down, and as he takes off the ropes, he slightly undoes some of them, and he now looks around, Sunny, and is there any wooden poles about, and can I see an extra spare, about maybe wheel or an extra spare kind of circular piece of wood?
Investigation?
Alrighty. Dernay, don't be a dipshit. Okay, that's a 17.
Yep, I'd say you could find those things.
Alright, using his own shield, Levi, you would see Dernay wrapping some of the ropes around the wooden beam pillars and creating a stable platform with the rope netting. Alright, I just need you to take the rope on the other end, we slowly push it, and then we should be able to gently lower it down like a pulley.
Okay. He does as he's
Then
told.
they should be able to gently be able to grab it as we lower it down to the boats.
Okay.
To which, Sunny, how well does this actually work?
With your guys' strength related stuff, I'll say that it works like a charm.
I was about
So
to say,
you
it shouldn't
lower
be training. If anything, Cinna, I guess to give you a rough idea, it would feel like Levi and Dernay are somehow playing tug of war, but someone is pulling down in the middle.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
you guys managed to lower it down, and the people that are in the water, they kind of look at you, gives a thumbs up before dragging the materials down into the water.
And I was like, Levi looks at it, he's just like, okay, good strategy. Let's start repeating it.
Yep, now that we have this set up, I can just need to make another little backpack net, and we should all be good.
Okay. Let's go. And, the obvious repeating.
Yeah. And while you guys are, I will say one thing that's gonna be funny that it will be more acted out later. As you guys are getting ready to go back, you just hear in the distance, and as you just go wee before a crash into the water.
Mm.
But that'll be explored in a moment. I'm just saying timelines like over like this is where like the time like lines up.
Got it. Also,
Oh, sorry what you're drawing.
the music.
Oh fuck, you right. Sorry, I've just been listening and talking with Ava and Nanaku in the group chat that we have, Sinner, like
Yeah.
in the gay gang.
I've noticed.
Because Nanaku's just watched the new Digital Circus episode and I'm scared.
Oh yeah, I just saw it too. Oh, it's
Spoil
fabulous.
nothing.
Don't say anything.
Don't
No,
say a
I'm not
word.
saying a damn thing. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it's amazing. That's it.
Okay.
I'm
Also,
not
there you
spoiling.
go. So there you go. Quickly drew it out for you.
Nice. But I'm gonna move our other party over to this side.
And now, the other side of it. Led by Alexander.
Hit the sleigh.
Alexander, you, Krim, and Zatha are being led toward over this area. You pass by the area of which you actively entered these above water homes. And you'll soon begin passing by what looks to be a kind of food storage.
Alright. Do we have to worry about the food storage?
We won't know. But
Already.
and I will say you do see a semi-magical effect kind of wave over this individual before they just simply go, but we will have to go through in order to reach my people.
Fair enough.
And they walk on inside.
Oops.
You get to see inside, and it has various different dried foods inside. Some stuff are dried to keep it preserved for longer. Other are dried so that way that it could be rehydrated later, as well as like various different leathers made for clothing hidden like on a rack over here.
Huh. Interesting.
More than likely, this will be given to. More than likely, what's left here can't be brought at all. So more than likely, it'll be allowed for you to take as you wish. I doubt food is a problem, but it'll be nice to have excess just in case.
That is a
Especially
good
food
point.
that can be lasting
Yes.
so long.
That is true. That is definitely true.
Plus, with the leather, you'll be able to repair any fabric that you may break along the way.
That is also very good to know. Especially with trying to repair something that's really hard to do with little material.
But follow me this way, and you'll see them exit out this door to another drawbridge before walking over here. They'll open this door, and
yeah.
immediately what you can hear is various different children kind of running around the area, trying to entertain themselves, playing with various different toys, some of them reading. You also see people of various different ages as well, keeping an eye on them, trying to pack their stuff. Some
a lot some of the adults a lot younger, but there is a number of them that is elderly and having a hard time.
Assist the old people.
Yeah. And it's
Harness
like,
your inner Russell from up and assist the elderly.
I will say, Alexander, one of these little kits kind of walks up to you holding some kind of like little like teddy toy, and it's just like, who are you?
My name is Alex. We're here to help you.
Sorry. Do you want to play? And just holds the little teddy up for you.
We could...
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
What the hell is that for?
No,
I was
no,
opening
no,
a
no,
tab
no,
to
no.
say something. Don't mind me.
No, I'm just imagining that's the noise that plays in Alexander's little brain at the fact that it's like, I'm gonna have to tell this child no. Unless Alexander will say yes and play.
It's where, like, I was gonna say, like, maybe later, young one. I need to help, your other, kin with things first.
Okay.
Also, really
Bye.
quickly, when you said there was like the sounds of children and everything, my immediate reaction was to play this.
Oh my god.
The FNAF sound.
You fucking goof.
Goof. Little goofs.
Okay. Can you help Nana?
Which one is your Nana?
This one will point to a random older Harrigan lady. Currently, holding what looks to be, and I'm improving this 100% of the way, this was not planned, a, like, little infant Harrigan in their arms.
A what in their arms?
Infant rabbit folk.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear the words correctly. Okay,
Holding
okay.
an infantry rifle in her arms.
All
They
I
hold
heard
out
was
a trench for him,
inventory.
prepare to die.
So, Jesus.
My name's Inigo Montoya.
But yes, seeing the that rabbit is like, all right, I'll go help your Nana. All right,
Okay.
and concerned with the fact we're just helping these guys, I might as well just start with the one the rabbit child asks to help first, because why
Alrighty.
not?
I will say, if you can, what would I fucking use for packing shit? And how efficiently you do that?
You
I
use
will
sleight of hand
ask-
again.
I was gonna say, if you could you roll me sleight of hand to see how efficiently you begin helping these individuals pack. And I will
Sure, give
also
me
roll
one
for
moment.
Zeta and Krim.
Where is it? Whoops. I was working on this. Let's see. And sleight of hand. Where the fuck is it? Okay.
Sleight of hand is dex, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. And I'm very good with my decks.
So is
Yeah,
Storm.
you're a fucking rogue. You're supposed to be. I'd be concerned if you weren't.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't
I
it?
got. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, isn't it one of your expertise too?
Yes.
Just, the rogue
Fucking
that
playing
can't
trick
rogue
bag.
is terrifying of an idea.
You know what? No, I just love the idea that Alexander basically is so good at stealing that they sometimes forget that it's like, I don't know how to lockpick while casually just lockpicking.
Yeah, I don't know how to lockpick. Door unlocked.
Okay,
Oh,
look,
the
I
flute.
don't know how to lockpick, but it doesn't mean I'm an expert in this.
Oh god. I got a nat 20 plus 6 from my
I
got
will
26.
say, with that, I'd say, because Zatha and Krim, they both rolled 8s.
They're trying
Jesus.
their best.
I'm the one
it's
carrying
just
the
not
team.
the
Yes,
best.
you absolutely are. I
Yep.
would say, just for the sake of funnies, the other two are being held down. Like, not held down, but like they're definitely being
But
held
held
back
back
by
a little.
held back by the many children running around.
Aw, I
Good.
just imagine the little kids keep asking them both to play.
Yeah, and they don't have the heart to say no.
Okay, that's adorable.
That's so
Yes, and I'll
cute.
tell you what I was thinking for a second.
What?
What were you thinking?
I'm DMing it. Right? You'll see it.
I will say though, I would say with this in mind, you're able to about like within the hour manage to help everyone pack their stuff in an efficient manner. You're able to like get everyone rolling like about an hour, hour and a half. You're able to do it really
Hell yeah.
efficient.
What makes this funny because Alexander has done this so many times for himself.
Hang on, I was gonna make the joke of like, because even though I haven't fucking done it with Ezzy, okay, buddy, okay, pal.
Fucking damn.
I gotta see this. Hold
But
on.
but like the fucking thing of like, yeah, about an hour and a half. I'm just thinking, how fucking long are Storm and Ezzy swimming for? What's with that look, Sonny?
Anyways, you get that done about an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm carrying the team.
Literally.
It
I'd
is
like
just
to say
like
like
One of the
mid.
weakest ones is carrying the team.
Yep. I will say about like when you're like almost done helping some of the ones that like can more efficiently help you pack. In addition, you kind of just see Krim just holding one of the infant Haragons and is kind of focused on like soothing the infant.
oh.
Aw.
I could just like smile at that sight, seeing Krim doing that. It's just like, oh. I just kind of just smile a bit.
Aww. Zatha, on the other hand, is being is getting a mini attack from all the children. They're crowded around him. It's like using Dad as a playpen, just climbing all over.
From that
Maddie-
side, Alexander's definitely gonna be like snorting a little bit. And it says like, damn, I wish I was able to take a picture of this. I'm pretty sure someone would love this sight.
Bet his ass is wishing Levi came with him.
Yeah.
He's
fucking-
not gonna have a good time, is he? Krim just says.
I was gonna try and find an image that one of Nanako's TikTok friends had drawn of her like Bendy OC for her like little thing with a bunch of like the like fan kids with another character that that they technically have is carrying like 5 kids.
I mean, it would have been the perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you just hear Krim go, he's not gonna have a good time, is he?
Probably not. How unfortunate for him. And I kind of like in a playful manner.
You know, this is kind of new for you. A genuine smile on your face.
Oh, I kind of like I kind of just blush a little bit, just like, oh, kind of just looks away a little bit, just like I didn't notice. Kind of just like a little bit embarrassed.
I didn't mean anything by it. It seemed nice.
I, um, I, thank you. Still a little bit blush on his face.
There is a bit of a blush on Krim's face as well.
Hell yeah!
I think one of us should help get the children off our guide. You just hear Zatha go, "Help! Help me!"
Nope.
I imagine at this point
Left
he's
arm button.
fucking flat on the ground at this point. As the kids have now decided they want piggyback rides.
I think I'll be the one that helps a bit, unless you want to join in with the dog piling, Krim.
I can help. Do you mind holding this one? Her mother went to go take a nap. And just hands you
Oh,
the
yeah.
infant.
Yeah, I could do that, yes.
And then proceeds to go help our companion with the children. And with that, we shall transition to our aquatic friends.
Fuck, it's my turn.
Oh yeah, they just jumped into the fucking water.
We haven't even gotten out the door yet.
I'm gonna actually move y'all out the door.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We barely stepped outside.
Listen, Sunny said that she jumped in the water. I was thinking y'all were starting in the water. It ain't my fault, I blame the DM.
Always blame the DM.
But Ezzy will give you a sickle in a bag, and it just goes, "Alrighty, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to try and get to the roots of the grass, and you'll kind of just slice it with this, and then you'll put it in the bag. We're gonna need a lot of it, and they are kind of in small clumps, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult, but we can do it. Yippee!"
Storm looks down. How far above the water are they?
Decent 30 feet drop.
Okay. That's higher than expected.
You'll see Ezzy proceed to walk over to this section of the bridge.
Storm doesn't walk over. He just he sets the things down next to him, sits on the very edge, dangles his legs over, and takes the brooch and just sets it next to him. As his tail just kind of it's like appears.
You'll see
And this time he
Ezzy
can
kind of
see
just like
the legs a lot shorter than the tail.
you'll see Ezzy just kind of like vault herself over the edge of the bridge before just going, "Whee!" And then you'll just hear a splat against the water.
A splat or a splash?
Splash.
Because splat sounds like he's hitting it like a... Anyway. But the way you said splat, it makes it sound like she hits it like concrete.
Hold on, wait, I need to move my microphone for this. Hold on.
Just fucking... That didn't even get heard.
No!
Nothing was
There
heard.
was no sound, only visuals.
It was
No!
quiet.
No, hang on. Yeah, it's... Whee!
Yeah!
There you go.
Perfect.
That's the one with
Yeah, that's what
no
I'm talking
noise.
about.
That's the one with minimal background noise cancellation. Anyway, Storm sees her dive in, grabs the sickle and brush, and just kind of, like, how would you do that from you sitting down? Kind of like shuffles forward until eventually he starts falling and just dives in, through the leaves.
Yay!
Totally not getting caught in the branches and stuck in the tree.
Roll dexterity saving throw.
No!
You did that to
It's like
yourself,
the
buddy.
belly flopping.
Do I actually have to roll?
I mean, if you want to roll a dex save to see whether or not you belly flop.
Oh. It's cocked. Fuck. That is a fake 20.
You dive. Not a perfect dive, but you dive.
I'm pretty sure a 20 would be a perfect dive. Correct me if I'm
A
wrong,
perfect-
Sonny.
A 100% perfect dive would be a natural 20, dude.
Oh. So not a perfect dive, but it's the dive of a swan. Coming from the
Yes.
man of a goose.
Who's a fish man at the current moment.
You dive into the water, and once, like, you know, the air bubbles from the splash, like, clear your vision, you're able to see the great underwater landscape of this area. It has various different plant life that that more than likely you've not seen before from your more colder climate that you're used to. It has various different, like, fish and the like all swimming about. And you can see the roots to the trees that you have been, well,
Traversing.
kind of yeah, exactly, traversing. You'll
Yeah.
kind of just additionally see Eddie kind of just swim up to you before just going to you and then just boops your nose.
So he takes the sickle.
Wow.
Damn.
Jams
first-
in the shoulder.
The first instinct was that.
No. Oh.
His first instinct was to say marry me.
Yes.
Get that tail.
Okay. I love how she's caught on and she's now poking fun at you. Because that is funny.
But she'll lead you down towards the bottom of where basically the marshy bed.
And
She'll then proceed to point at some of the plants before cutting it with the sickle and showing you what you're looking for. This red seagrass. It is very thin and is in a very small cluster, but it does seem to be surrounded by bigger and thicker sets of seagrass. So it may be hard to find, but but from the looks of it, it isn't that hard to cut through. It's just a case of finding it is the problem.
okay.
And with that, I will request I'm gonna label this as a survival because you are kind of foraging for materials.
All right, where did my 20 go? Here it is. Okay. Don't fail me now, you fucking fish. You failed me. It's an 8.
Oh no.
You. I will
At
say
least
this.
it's not
You
a
do.
1 when he's getting caught in a trap.
Yeah. It's you do find some, but you definitely notice you're not finding near as much as she is. Some cases of you finding some and not being able to reach it because, well, you're of a bigger size than the area allows. Or just not being able to find it in certain patches, and even instances where Ezzy herself like goes over where you looked and finds some.
Coughs in 24 years old compared to giggling in possibly 1,000 years old. Because we didn't discuss this. We didn't discuss her age.
Mm,
You'll learn later.
she is an elf, so I'm gonna tell you this when it comes to elven
Yeah.
age.
No, I know about elves. I'm just saying that that's something we didn't discuss, so I don't know how old she is.
Just know she's older than Storm.
No, I thought she was fucking 20.
I mean, she looks the equivalent to a 20-year-old.
Why does this make me think of
wasn't
like the why does this make me think of like the Finn the Human M Princess Bubblegum situation?
Yeah, just
Oh,
that realization.
no.
I'm just like,
She
I'm
does,
just like,
he
you ain't 18, girl. You're like 100 years old.
You
Why
see
does
what I
that
mean? This
literally
gave me
feel
the
like
vibe.
something that come out one of their mouths?
Yeah, it's the thing of Kevin Hart and Don Cheadle. He's like, I just turned 60. Damn. I'm sorry.
Imagine not knowing Papa Odie's age, and then you're just like, you're not in your 40s. You're like over hundreds of years old.
What the hell?
Correction. Thousands of years old. The fuck you mean thousands?
But
Okay, we'll stop interrupting.
But I will say, due to your own little passive perception, you will notice moments of just her observing you. Not like staring, but more so like examining in a way. In a curious manner. And I will tell you this so that way you know. You can use Aqua underwater. That's the whole point of Aqua.
I can use what?
Your primordial language under the water.
Oh well, no shit, Sherlock. I thought
Just
you'd
clarifying.
I thought I'd be speaking common like. I didn't know it'd be like. You sound like someone from Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing into the Witchlight. Coming soon to no Nintendo Switch near you.
Nah, I would have named it Crossing into the Witchlight. That sounds better. Take the animal off.
Crossing into the
We put the animal
Oh,
down.
that's cute.
Exactly! Exactly! See, he knew what we were up. He knew what we were
Oh
about.
god.
I know what you were about. The others didn't.
Anyways.
But can I roll? I'll roll insight to see if he notices her stare. Oh shit! Would that? No, that wouldn't be past perception. Would it be perception? Inside or perception?
It would be perception.
Perception. So how's a nat 20 work?
Yeah, no, you can definitely tell that she's like observing you, not in a, and you can definitely like tell it's not in a.
Not in a bad
Oh.
way.
It is more so in something like curious. Like think like for like IRL like idea of like how it is. Like think like a scientist watching a zoologist observing an animal from the distance.
Yeah. Like the thing that I'm thinking is the difference in like in an episode of Doctor Who, it's like compared to someone looking at someone starstruck and River Song looking at the Doctor. Sometimes it's like, watch out that bow tie. And that's actually an actual line that she said before. And, and then someone looking at someone like, what the fuck? Hey, what? And she's more the latter than the other two. And eventually, when he's like cutting a bit of seagrass, puts in his pouch, he looks over and he's like, I know you're staring at me.
I'm not staring, I'm observing. I've
no,
not
I
seen
get-
something like you before, and I'm curious on how you move.
Potato, potato, girl.
Well, I know you're just
I
still looking at me, and it's still just a little weird.
Sorry.
I thought that was actually you saying sorry. I'm like, motherfucker, don't be sorry. I thought you were just going, oh, sorry.
But no, she just goes, sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry. I'm just. It's just odd. That's all.
Get that a lot from a lot of people.
Well, I'm not mean. Well, do they mean it in a bad way?
It depends. Some of the definitely a lot of the older a lot of the older ones, they definitely mean it in a negative light. Whenever I know whenever Ree does it, she does it more out of a concern from, you know, being judged. I don't really know why I think differently. I'm just curious. Like the physical being is a weird thing to know how it works for different things. How it moves, how it functions, how it keeps itself alive.
Please tell me someone else is thinking the same thing.
Listen,
What do you
I'm,
think?
Motherfucker? What are you thinking, motherfucker?
what
The
are you
thing that I'm
thinking? Because I'm
thinking-
just thinking like this sounds like a medical major college student.
I was thinking that
I'm
this
just
sounds
thinking
like
just a nerd.
I was thinking this is a really attentive autistic person.
That too.
Oh.
That too.
The difference in our minds is like, this sounds like a college student. This sounds like a really curious nerd. This is an autistic woman.
Listen, my first thought was not to jump to the tisms. My first thought was, this sounds like my sister.
Oh, that's fair.
I guess I was gonna assume a weird nerd.
No, it's like after she says, he just looks at her for a second before he puts the sickle in the same hand as the bag, and then just like reaches out, just like ruffles the top of her hair. And before he says, "Still getting the ideas," and then swims off looking for more of the red grass.
I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna do more than just study. I'm not a necromancer.
Storm just like, it's a very tupple jerk.
She doesn't know.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
I will
Well,
say
that's something I love that we can still use. We can still use No Shit Sherlock, because Sherlock Holmes is initially a book series.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking love that.
I will say this.
because this will give you a little bit of an insight for something later on. You do see that as he begins bringing you in this direction.
Oh, need to move the camera. They're moving. The love story's moving.
Weep, it goes this way.
You slow down there, buddy boy.
This way.
Why we go way out in the blackness? What the fuck is this?
You're going to
I'm
learn,
waiting for the
actually.
The way you sounded like you were trying to do a Kane impression from Digital Seconds. You're going to learn, and you're going in the void. Let's go.
But
Let's go. Put on the show.
But you'll see that she begins to bring you to this kind of like underwater, like kind of set of homes. Kind of similar to what you're familiar with back at home, but with I will word it as less refinement.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely made mostly just to sleep in. And, like, reside in as a home rather than anything fantastical. You'll see very different places of, like, different elven folk packing their stuff with inside. And you'll definitely get some stares as you pass by before she kind of just passes. Like, all of it before reaching in this very far corner, you'll see in the ground itself, this kind of stone door. Before she just goes, this is where, we're going, this is the door that leads out. And you'll also see various different crates and different, like, containers of stuff that people are going to bring in the moment that they all leave.
Are you sure this isn't just like the exit door? This like, oh, I never decided what to put behind there, so it gets led to the void.
You don't know that. You don't know what's behind there.
you look convoluted. Storm just kind of looks at this, like he kind of looks at this door. What's it like? You just said it's like a stone door. Are there any finer details?
There's various different runes. If you know Sylvan, you would be able to read it. But if you don't,
I do not.
Yeah, you are unable to read it, unfortunately. It is a very big door. Like, I'd say, like, it would take you, like, three of you to get across the entire doorway. That is the...
It's a fat fucking door.
Mm-hmm. And you'll just hear her say, the moment that this opens, it'll suck everyone through, and we will have approximately, basically, 15 cents to either turn back or not, or get left behind.
That is a nervous voice.
Hang on, whereabouts is it? Or it's like it is like kind of like this the door.
I'd
here.
say it's around right.
Oh, it's
here.
fucking miles away. Okay.
I just left y'all here because I didn't want to like. It's like a good place of just like wee, and I'm at like a distance, so I can like in general show the area rather than just move y'all to an area and be like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah. Okay.
But it's around right here.
Yeah, Stormwally's still like looking towards the door. Just puts reaches next to him, puts a hand on the shoulder, and just rubs a thumb back and forth. Doesn't say anything. Still just looking at this door and looking at all these like smaller, less refined buildings, reminding him of home from when he was a wee lad.
I'm gonna miss it. It was nice hanging out with you, even if it was kind of short.
My heart.
He's so sad. Not the wife leaving.
It turns into Orpheus from
Not
Hades
the lonely
Town.
life.
It turns into Orpheus from Hades Town. Levi's like, Storm, yes? Don't come on too strong. Come home with me.
Just gets on one knee and starts singing.
That's legit the lyrics of the song are like, come home with me. Who are you? I'm the one who's gonna marry you. I'm Orpheus.
That's
And then
just
looks over at Hermes. Is he always like this? Yep.
That's just fucking funny. But continue.
Storm like glances at her for a second before looking back at the houses and just saying quietly, almost as if it's to himself, but loud enough for her to hear it, just like, wish I could say the place. Wish I could say the same about my place.
What was wrong with your place?
No, nothing. It's fine.
I'm gonna...
Roll if you can see
for-
through his fat lie.
Yeah, can you roll me deception real quickly?
Insight
Roll
check versus your
deception.
deception, which is charisma.
Well, that's 6 minus 1, so that's a 5.
Whoa.
Haze.
Against
Very-
a 21.
Oh!
She
Fuck.
smells his bullshit from a mile away.
She's got me by the balls!
She said, I got you by these motherfuckers and I ain't letting go.
Please let go. They're my crown jewels. They're quite important to me.
But she kind of like scrunches her nose at you before just going, something tells me that that is a bold-faced lie.
That is a bunch of bullshit.
But you don't gotta tell me now. I'm kind of just a stranger. But whatever it is, I think it'll get better.
Let me roll for deception again. Okay, that's 9. That's not much better. What did you roll? What did you roll, woman?
Oh
You got a
no.
23.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna.
She's your kryptonite. You cannot avoid it.
Bye.
Bye, Storm!
Bye.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
Nothing, because
Yeah,
he
so
left.
just fucking
He
leave.
left. The fucking coward!
Get your ass back here.
more time, whore.
Call me a whore one more
You?
time,
He's a
coward!
Seems we're stuck in a stalemate.
Go on, continue with your roleplay.
Storm looks at her with like a very faint smile, a faint forced smile, and just says, "Yeah, I hope so too."
You feel her pinch at your cheek.
Yes, you better think it'll be better.
I feel like the deception, Sony, is that he's lying, knowing that like what he's thinking about can't get better because it's in the past.
Yeah, but she can't know that. She can only tell that you're a big fat liar.
Big fat bitch.
And it's just like, yes,
Jesus.
it'll get better. Just pinches your cheek. Now, come on, we gotta get back. Wait!
No, like she
Fucking
goes and
zoomed.
Storm like she goes, Storm stays for a second and just like looks back over here. Just kind of looking at everything, looking at the door one last time. Before just taking a deep breath and just like having a sigh to himself before he swims off. And very quickly, before you swap back to anyone else, what are the logistics of him going max speed out of the water, landing back up here?
Impossible.
Impossible? Fuck! He can go 60
say-
feet!
I was gonna say, these are like trees, aren't they? Like, aren't the buildings
Yeah,
on top
they're
of trees?
30 feet in
Jeez.
the air.
And he can move at 60 feet.
Do you want to do the math on how fast you'd have to go to do so? Because admittedly, I don't want to do that math. So it's a no.
I'll do the math.
You ain't no damn dolphin.
Actually, I do
You're
know the
just a
math
stinky
behind
fish
it.
man.
What's the math?
Actually, I was about to say, I do know the math behind it. Actually, theoretically, Storm could do it, because, based on the trajectory, Storm would need to be at minimum be able to move 90 feet a turn. So if he dashes and puts his full effort into it, he could launch himself up there if he really wanted. The question is,
Athletics.
Well, athletics, fucking crust.
Imagine
Yeah,
getting that one on this. It would be so funny.
Did
yeah,
you
because I mean, in order to you'd be swimming down in the water and then torpedoing yourself as fast to the surface as possible.
I want you to know.
That's
Well-
19. That's 19.
Motherfucker.
Hey,
Is he about to land on this fucking bridge?
Not
No,
gracefully.
no, not the bridge. Land here. Land on the
Where?
platform.
Actually, wait.
Oh,
For the sake
Zoom
of
out
funny-
the camera.
For the sake of
Oh.
the funny, would you object to landing here?
where?
Oh yeah, like he gets
Oh.
disoriented, doesn't remember what tree he came down from.
Yep. And just lands like on the ground, just flat right next to
Floundering like a fish. He's like, fuck.
You are a fish.
Shut the fuck up, you snake.
You.
Stinky goose.
Just gonna move these tokens where they need to go for when the moment happens.
Reptile.
But before we go to anyone else, I'm gonna quickly go use the bathroom real quick. Everyone take this moment to go use the bathroom and the like.
Yeah. I'm gonna
We've
go
all.
grab a drink. I'm really
Where's the
thirsty.
There it is.
Okay, so
I'll be right back.
so you two, how's it felt getting your getting roleplay moments and getting technically a little
fun.
moment in time to talk to your romance partners for you, dear Goose.
Yay.
How's it felt for you, Abyss?
Oh, I've been having a lot of fun. I've been enjoying just getting the small bits of roleplay moments.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
not expect the first two to be that way, but you know what? Let's fucking go.
I mean, I'm loving this. I think it's nice. We got some Ezzy Storm moments. We got some Alexander Grimm moments. We got Zatha getting beat up by children.
We actually had a pretty good moment between Durnay and Levi.
Which I'm actually super happy about, because I want them to bond and be friends.
I thought we were friends.
You know what? I'm all for that, actually. If they're already friends, they're friends.
I mean, Durnay already considers you on friendly terms.
See, friendly terms is different from friends.
Clearly, you don't understand satyrs, but it's okay.
No, I don't. I've never played one. So, yeah.
This isn't about playing satyrs. This is just me being a goat.
Okay, I don't get goats. I get chickens.
That's to say, you gave me food. You hang out with me. You're entertaining, and there's nice music, and plus, there's the funny fish man.
So I'm friend.
Yeah, your friend.
Yippee!
Yeah, the question here is, does that mean at some point we need you to play an Aarakocra or some sort of chicken? And I
Probably.
have to play the confused human,
Yes, probably.
even though I also raise chickens, so I actually kind of get chickens.
What?
I play
Not
a
chickens?
fucking. I specifically play a fucking rooster and just like.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if my mic picked that up,
Oh, I heard that pretty
Oh,
well.
I definitely did.
but
You know-
I that's my crow mimicking with the roosters every morning, like.
You know what? I'm gonna be so real. A bird that I've always wanted to try playing, but it's like I've never gotten around to playing an Aarakocra or just any bird race.
What? What bird have you wanted to play?
Deadass, I want to play a turkey.
You know what? That's fucking great.
I mean,
That'd
listen,
be
we've all.
fucking
Here's the thing.
hilarious.
I mean, the best way I can put it is okay. Here's the idea I had for the turkey, and I know this sounds dumb. So we're all used to the idea of like, or at least I've heard it, I've seen it. I don't know if it's too common, but it's like the sorcerer peacock, or choosing very bright, colorful birds and being all magical.
Yeah.
Fuck
What if I
yeah.
just played a fighter turkey?
I mean, it worked just like how a fighter goose would work. Literally have a battle cry that
gooses are
sounds like.
No matter what you say, gooses are barbarians. Have you seen the way they honk and rage out? And I'm just gonna say this: if you've ever seen a goose actually beat the shit out of something with its wings, it is not a pretty sight.
You know what? Fair point.
Oh yeah, no, I will say this: geese will literally. Okay, you know what, Austin? You can tell us how accurate this is, but I can tell you this as someone who has a very aggressive goose. Geese will literally run you over and then proceed to peck you multiple times before bashing down on you with its wings.
God damn, motherfucker said catch these wings fucking for real.
And then
Random bitches are
sometimes, if
aggressive
it
as
looks to be
fuck.
extra safe, they will finish off with a couple stompies.
God damn.
Oh yeah, they're vicious.
That sounds
Gooses
so
don't fuck
cute
around.
when you said stompies. It's like little geese are just doing little stompies. Stomp, 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 stomps you to death.
Yeah, it's the thing is, it looks adorable and it's cute, but you have to imagine this like from a perspective. Even though they're doing this little stompy dance, they're doing this on like a mouse or something. So that's like, imagine someone doing an Irish jig on a corpse.
Mm.
One of my D&D characters kind of did that once.
Y'all way different from me. Y'all want to play that. The bird that came to my mind, one of the birds I think it would be cool to play would be like a shoebill stork.
You know what?
Mm.
Respectable. I can get it.
Shoebill stork or like one of the type of vultures would be really cool.
You know, honestly, ever since, just out of a side note thing, considering I've asked my friends what bird I'd be, because this partially was a question of, what D&D classes would be, and so, I'll actually pose this a question to your chats, and I'll even throw this out to, Austin and, Shibi here. If you guys were druids, and you know how druids get their animal form, and they have 3 distinctive forms they can take, land,
Yes.
sea, and air.
Yes.
What would you guys consider to be your signature forms for all 3? If you could choose.
It's just like questioning
Like here, we'll
for
start at
ourselves, or personal, like what we
Yeah.
personally would think. Okay.
yeah, just a personal thing or like personal preference. Like I guess to make it easy, like what would be your go-to animal for land?
Either a possum
Okay.
or a cat. But that is if
Not
I'm
safe for
meeting.
me.
But that is if we're talking about
Okay.
like beginner stages. If we're
Yeah.
going later, that's a completely different one. But just for beginner stages, like possum or a cat. Why sneaky sneaks?
I mean, I'll pretty much let you guys answer whatever. I'm just curious to see what your justification would be, is all.
You think about it, is possums and cats generally not very, how do I put it? Generally kind of sneaky, have good balance, generally can get through small holes and stuff. Cats obviously a limitation and possums a limitation as well. But
Pizza.
they're not so
I got
small that they
pizza.
have to.
Lucky, I love pizza.
Oh my goodness, golly, we must talk about this later because a sheep has returned.
What do you mean? Talk about what later?
We're talking about like what druid, if we were druids, what animals would we pick for land, sea, and sky?
Yeah,
Ah,
just a fun little talk while you were gone. Something that we can easily continue on later.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And with that, we will move quickly to Levi and Durnay, or Vi and Durnay.
Vi and Durnay.
And
Well,
could
the
both
storm
of
just comes
you...
fucking slamming onto the platform.
I would say around this time, with how I'd predict how efficiently you've been working, you're just at like you've been told that this like last thing would be the last amount of supplies that you'll have to work with in this area.
Sweet.
And you're currently lowering the final bit.
Just one final stretch. You got it?
I got it. Good job again, by the way, on this. Made it exceedingly much more easier.
No problem. Yeah, like I said, it's just a few things from my homeland.
And I'll say, like, continue helping, continue lowering the thing. And I'm guessing we eventually get it fully lowered, like the others.
Once you get it fully lowered, what's your passive perceptions again?
Durnay's passive perception is 15.
Levi's passive perception is also 15.
You notice somewhere around these parts of the water that there is something, a kind of like murky, at first murky figure starting to pop up towards the surface.
I imagine Levi goes over, he's like, what in the hells?
You know, Durnay pulling out a talisman and already getting a closer look.
For the sake of the funnies, I will ask if you do or do not want this. Would you guys be at all in approximately these 9 squares?
I would say yes.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, Durnay would.
I would say yes for Levi, too.
For that,
Just for the sake of
you-
funnies.
Yeah, for the sake of funnies. You then shooting out the water, your friend Storm, right at you, like, make a dexterity saving throw.
For us or him?
Oh.
Who? Oh, all?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yay, Levi!
Oh, that's beautiful.
You-
yes.
You two, it's a case of whether or not you get landed on. For Storm, it's a case of whether or not he lands and gets the wind to knock out of him.
Well, I got a 25, Sonny, so he's definitely not winded.
Well,
What'd
hey,
you get?
Sonny. So Durnay may have pulled a funny and decided to roll a nat 1, totaling 2.
No, this is extra funny because I rolled a nat 20.
So Levi rolled nat 20, still rolled a 19, and then they got a nat 1.
Correct.
There's two different
Levi,
ends of the spectrum here.
Levi, you run out of the way, and Durnay, unfortunately, you try to run, but you get landed on by a hefty boy of a merfolk.
By a hefty 10-foot-long merfolk.
Just hear that go.
Where is it? Where is it?
Just hear Levi go, holy fucking shit!
That's not the right one, but this works. It's fucking Durnay just Yeah, and Storm just kind of, it's like, he's not yelling or anything. He's not going like, "Ah!" Like the only sound he makes when he comes out where he's be like, "Ah!" And then Leia just, and they like look beneath him and be like, "Oh, hey there."
Oh,
Bursts into tears. She's like, "Hi."
I imagine Levi's like, and that's my cue.
It smells like kelp.
It smells like kelp. It.
Levi walks up and is like, and that's my cue to remove you from the poor man you've just landed on that you've made fall into tears. What the hell's were you doing?
Oh, I thought I'd go for a nice midday swim. I was fucking grabbing things with Izzy. And then he opens the bag, showing the red grass that he's got.
Okay, neat. Red kelp. So, why did you launch out of the water?
It's easier than having to climb up the rope and crawl everywhere.
Okay.
And then he
So-
looks over and realizes he's going to the wrong place. Points to the platform he meant to go, and he's like, "And I meant to be over there." Fuck.
Okay, so, lesson of the day. Know your directions and know the consequences of just yeeting yourself forward at horrible high velocities into the air, for you may land on a poor, poor man and send him into tears. As he gestures to Danae.
I don't mean to be rude, but you may want to lay off the fish food or try go more low calorie.
Levi
Everyone
is...
else semi-serious. Then I'm straight for comedy.
Okay, you know, that gets a chuckle out of Levi.
As he just kind of begins walking over her hair, like wiping her hair out of her face, is just like,
Do. Hello.
Hello!
And then he like looks at he looks at Ezzy and Levi. He's like, "Can one of you go grab the brooch from over there?"
Well, lucky for you, I just finished my job, so do. As he literally says that as he starts walking off to go get his brooch.
He's waltzing down the promenade. He's
Waltzing down the promenade. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Gonna snatch that and then make his way back.
as he kind of just like stands next to you, kneels down, just goes,
Crash landing?
A little bit.
Well, from the looks of it, the trick that you did wasn't a total flop.
Storm just gives out a big, just like,
Quit sighing. As Levi gets closer, he's like, here, your brooch.
just reaches up, grabs it, puts it on. Legs come back. He just like slowly stands up and towers over Eddie before just like ruffling her hair again.
does the same thing that she did to Levi before, where like playfully tries to bite your hand.
Be careful, she'll nip you.
Sticks her tongues out.
Levi
Or
sticks
her
his
split tongue out.
Levi sticks his out at her.
I will
Looks
say
at them both,
additionally,
just like poking their tongues out. He's like, "You both act like children, you know."
Again, I feel like you just lack whimsy in your life.
pokes your rib.
Whose rib?
Storms.
I think the guy who doesn't have fucking armor on, Sin. I take a guess.
That's why I was confused.
You got a chest plate. You got no rib to poke.
That's why I was confused.
Poke.
Does he poke his armor? That just gets Levi laughing.
Anyways, I will say for the sake of additional funnies, Alexander, as you begin to leave this little building to reunite with your peoples, you just hear a loud, like, crash. Like, not breaking crash, but like a crash of something landing heavily on wood, and just a screech of your satyr friend.
Who wants to bet that something really dumb happened with our companions?
I can only assume.
We should probably check and make sure they didn't somehow die from your tasks.
Let's check. And
Immediately.
you will begin to be brought back this direction. For the sake of like time and such, I'll just drag you all the way over here.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were gonna do. Just getting dragged over.
And everyone, you'll see your companions.
1 sopping wet satyr goat, 2 sopping wet people, 1 being Storm, the other in a water elf, and then 1 dry human.
Should I even ask what happened here?
Levi just snickers and then just points at Storm and says, "It was Storm's fault."
Storm immediately slams his hand on the Levi's mouth.
He's fucking
Landed on me.
just fucking snickering under his hand, just like.
Yes, best experience.
Jesus.
As he proceeds to say,
Crash landed on me.
Yeah, Storm shot out of the water apparently and landed directly on Derne. I said your name right?
Yeah, you said it right. Derne.
Yeah.
There. Nah.
Derne.
Yeah.
There.
Derne.
So once again, it's just something very incredibly dumb. Good to know.
Yeah, but you
Storm
love our
just-
stupidity.
Storm-
It balances
Storm just
out
puts
all
up
that
the
brain
finger.
juice.
Storm just puts up the finger at Alexander.
Yes. Flipping. Yes. Giving me the finger. Yes. And like I just
Yes,
wave him
fine.
off.
Yes.
It's not much of like a it's more like yeah, let's have
No, it's the way you're wording
your
it
literal
sounds
fish
like
on the ground.
That's
you're
nice,
wording it, you sound like,
sweetie.
yes.
Can you get up, please?
Storm is stood up off of Derne.
But
Oh no, I was making the joke of Alexander's tone. And I was making a joke.
But once we get these kelp, the seagrass into the bottles, we'll be able to pour in the potion, hand it out to all the Heron-Gone, and then la-di-la-di-dee, we be gone. Yeah.
Well, happy we could help.
Thank you. It was really nice to meet y'all. It was fun.
It's nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Ladybug.
Could you help me with one final thing and get all this kelp into the bottles? It's gonna be a lot.
Is she saying who specifically is she saying that to?
To everybody.
Levi says, I don't mind.
Sure, why not?
Follow me! Whee!
Following.
Well, I'll leave this guy right there.
I would like to just make it be known that Geo went all the way off in the fucking void.
Yeah, that's
Because
it.
someone dragged Geo,
No.
then Dene, and Dene
Right,
dragged Geo
yeah.
all the way out this way.
Attach Geo to your token.
No, it is! Someone dragged Geo first, and then this got sent into the void when Dene got dragged.
That's just funny.
Yeah.
That's what happened with me. I think I was attached to some one of the NPC coins, so I got yeeted into
Yeah.
Gator Bell.
Yeah. But you will all be brought into the cauldron room, and you'll get to see what Storm saw. Various different tables filled with different ingredients, and a big old cauldron in the middle.
Ooh. Neat.
The stench that you get in the
Interesting.
air has a very much has a kind of seawater salty smell to it. With various undertones of various spices.
Levi actually takes a moment to just kind of recognize, to just kind of like, not recognize, but like, you know, smell the air a little. He's just like, it really just smells like we're by the ocean.
Reminds me of home.
You lived by an ocean?
Yeah?
I thought you lived by a forest or something.
Oh, oh yeah, I guess you were never there when I fully explained it, huh? I mean, I'd assume by all the iconography on me it'd been a little more obvious, but I am a Tempest cleric, so I tend to do a lot of work near bodies of water.
Ah, I see, I see.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
I won't force anyone to do any rolls unless they want to for putting in like helping prep these potions of water breathing. The only
Roll
one who
for.
has to roll in, the only one who has to roll anything is ironically Esmeralda.
I was thinking
Oh,
for a
that's
She's the one
moment.
that made them.
I was literally for a second thinking you were gonna make it Zatha because of his situation. I'll just be like,
No.
oh, let me prepare Levi to catch him again.
You know, Zatha's
We're
not
blown
touching
away.
But I'll give you all a moment to, in a way, interact with everyone in the room before we officially end off things for the night with a bang.
Well, okay.
Oh, a
What do you
bang.
mean by that?
You'll see.
Okay,
Woman,
okay.
what do
Okay.
you mean with a bang?
She's not gonna tell you.
what the fuck you mean.
She is not gonna
My
fucking tell
ears.
you. She's not gonna fucking tell you.
Please.
That felt weird in my ears. Ah.
Fucking deep voice ASMR right by the
See?
fucking mic.
See?
You better tell me what the fuck you mean.
No.
Sonny, tell him to shut up.
Please. No. I'm not telling you anything.
You're dead to me,
Okay, Kratos.
I'm already dead.
boy.
Yeah.
What would be something some of us would like to talk about. Does anybody have any questions they want to ask anybody else?
I would not know, actually. I think Alexander's a little too awkward to try to talk to Krim for a little bit.
I know, Sonny, you posed the idea to me that Ezzy would have a few questions to Levi.
Um, that is a fair one. I guess Ezzy will start with the questions. So, how did you guys meet the uh, Archfey and his ward?
Oh, well, after we kind of were forcibly pulled here, I was the one who ran into him while we were kind of all flailing and panicking after just being pulled through portals. Uh, found him with his foot in a trap, helped him out, helped carry him to a safe spot where he was able to call his dad to come help us. And apparently everybody just, actually out of sheer luck, we all just met there because it was just a really, really, it was a big stump, right, Sonny?
It was a really big stump that kind of acts as, like, think like a train station.
Yeah. Okay. And then Leo's like, everybody just thought to meet there, which makes sense because it was just a really, really, really big stump.
Yeah, the south point would do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's the whole survey the land and everything, figure out where you're at.
Question for you though.
Me, as he points to himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
You smell of magic. What kind of magic do you have?
Oh, that's a very recent thing. I did not have magic when I got here.
How recent?
We did the trial for the dear Archfey Papa Odie, and for beating it and for making a small deal with him, he gave each of us a little help. Or at least he gave these two a little help. That one didn't make a deal at all. I, surprisingly, these two got something physically. They got physical enhancements. He decided to give me magic.
You made a deal and now you have magic?
Yes, not a lot. It's 2 little spells.
So you're a sapling?
What's a sapling?
It's someone under kind of like, it can be very strict, but sometimes it doesn't. It's like someone who's under a kind of like heavy duty contract to work for someone for the wardens, and they in return get various magical powers that can help them either on the trials, survive the stuff in between the trials, or outside once they escape. They just have to give something in return for, well, for Mr. Papaodi.
I don't think it's that deep of a contract. We just offered to find some information on a very important subject to him.
So you're a Sue?
Okay, I don't know what that is either. Damn, Danae, you were right. I don't know words. I shouldn't have gotten upset.
I'm sorry.
Full circle, baby.
Full circle. Full circle. I know that they're laughing.
Yeah.
Renee, you would also know what a suit is. A suit, but I will explain it as Ezzy at the same time to give the information to you. A sue is someone who basically works under an archfey without making a deal. Think like being an employee.
Literally looks to Levi and Derne just goes, easy. That's what I am to you. For Papa Odie.
So, an ally, a coworker.
Yeah.
More of
Or
like think of me as like a employee or an underling. Someone who works directly for an archfey, but isn't in direct contract.
Ah, that makes more sense.
Henchman of a henchman to the big boss. Interesting.
I mean,
Henchman to the henchman is funny.
that's definitely one way to put it.
Wait, doesn't that also make you a henchman? As he points to Alexander.
I
I mean, you did accept the contract.
I did, but not the one full of magic, just a simple enhancement.
I think it still counts.
Alexander, darling, I say this with love. Your name is still in that book.
Was there a book?
I think it's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor
Oh,
of
okay, okay.
It's metaphorical.
Oh, okay, okay. I was just like legit confused because I could not remember for the life of me if there was a book or not.
I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I don't know if Sunny will confirm or deny it, but I'm just saying Papa Odie does have a guest book. So
yeah.
who knows?
60.
Huh?
The sips
I thought I
tea,
heard.
that's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't hear what you said at all until like you repeated. Okay, I thought you said something else.
Okay. So do you need me to repeat myself or
Oh no, no, it was just more like it was more Sunny because I heard Sunny said something, but it was really quick and fast. So I could process what it was. Hey, this here, Alexander. Can I like just mumble a little bit?
Mm. Levi has the most smug look on his face. He's just like, mm-hmm.
I mean,
Eh,
not to, since we can kind of safely say it here, and I guess the best way I can put it is, theoretically, I'm the only one not under Papa Odie's thumb. Or at least, I have an easy out.
Yeah, that would seem to be it. But if I can make a guess, the thing you're trying to find out about, that's his curse, right? Just points to Zatha.
And Levi's like, damn, just out in the man right in front of everybody.
Oh, I knew. I've always.
almost seemed like common knowledge.
I mean, I can see.
Almost.
I can physically see it.
You can physically see it. Like, you can. I already wanted to ask the question about how you smell magic, but like, you can physically see it? What does it look like?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on, and walks over to Zatha. Can you? And you just see Zatha put down, like, just like put his arms up in like kind of a square shape, and it just goes, go ahead, as if he's done this shit before. And you kind of just see her kind of like put a hand kind of around her chest, like, see, it kind how a curse itself works is at least upon a person, is that it kind of wraps around them and just kind of like motions like across the shoulders towards where the chest is, and for certain things it depends on like the kind of thing. It depends on like the kind of curse that it has. For Zatha here, it more so wraps around his soul before like kind of just putting like all his fingers and like all her fingers and like kind of like a holding something motion just around over where his heart is. And it's kind of like and it in itself keeps a lock and key. A lot of if you train hard enough, like me, you can see them really easily and can detect, and in general, can detect what things are and are not cursed relatively easily.
I will say,
Hmm.
at the realization of what she said, like it's wrapped around his soul and her making that hand motion towards his heart. You see Levi take on a more somber look. He's like, oh, that's, oh.
I almost wanted to make a joke.
What was the joke?
I was gonna make a joke like, man, do you have any weird exes that cast a curse on you or something?
Oh God.
I'm not familiar with how the attempts of trying to fix it, unfortunately. But I do know one thing. Another example of someone who's cursed is ironically, uh, none is ironically the the druid Nanan.
The
Oh?
Who?
who?
Nanan, the little rabbit folk druids. They're cursed as well, but theirs is a lot more subtle. It more so affects like the perception of like it changes all the time, but it like the perception others see of like their gender. It's ever changing.
Okay.
Perception
So
of
a mixture.
gender.
They don't want it getting fixed though. They like theirs.
Okay. I can respect that a lot.
That's fair, that's fair.
I was about to say, live, spit your shit, live your life.
Live your best life. After all,
And
gender.
I am gonna show something off real quick because as much as I uh, could use this in its natural context. Oh shit, my phone's dead. Hold on.
Uh,
She
sheet.
He'll go again.
I got a recording of a line for this NPC so you could hear what they like. I gotta charge my phone a tiny bit, or what I can do real quickly is for those who are streaming,
I was about to
send
say.
you the audio file and forward it to you. And then I will also
Ah.
forward the blooper that this person gracefully gave that had held away for this exact purpose.
I was about to say, can't you add it to your soundboard or something? Wouldn't you be able to play through that?
I can I? I don't. Hold on.
What?
I
Depends on
I
how you
I
made the audio itself.
make sure to turn it down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's why I was gonna play it through my phone.
Then play it through your phone.
I gotta let my phone charge a tiny
When
bit.
it's charged up first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's charged enough where I can turn it on, at least.
That's good.
But this lovely audio was given to the greatest mod of all time, Nanako.
I'm scared.
Oh,
That's what you were saying about Nanako before. I think you did talk about Nanako.
Yes, and ironically, this NPC's hidden name is actually a reference to Nanako, which is why their name is Nanon.
Oh, you know what? That's awesome. Ah, yes, Twitch ads.
Alrighty, I'm gonna.
Incredible.
Alrighty, I'm gonna like mute my thing real quickly so that way I can like adjust the volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
How's
I was
everyone
gonna say,
else's day going so far?
Very good.
today, pretty good. My sister ate most of my ice cream, which was
Kill
so
her. I
sweet.
mean, what?
Damn.
Well, actually, so I'm the one that bought the ice cream too, with my own damn money. So I'm just a little sad.
Blood will run red in the streets. I mean, what?
It just keeps escalating.
I do not promote violence. I just think that, the French had the right idea about the revolution.
Okay. So I might need to adjust the volume a tiny bit, but you should be able to hear it.
My curse is of inconsistency. The perception of what I am constantly changes. I am a man, a woman, and neither, all at different times. It is what connects me to the ever-changing forces that is the nature of the Feywilds, and I shall not wish to depart from it, young shaman.
Wait, no, actually, Nanako sounded so cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
Y'all ready to hear the blooper?
Yeah.
sure.
My curse is of inconsistency. The perception of what I changes, son of a bitch.
That's what that's from.
Oh, I love it.
just to scream a
Hang
son
on,
of a
I'm
bitch.
messaging this bitch now.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it. Son of a bitch.
That's why I've waited so long to use that.
We've
Oh,
had
I'm so
that
happy.
soundboard for so long. And she's like, you'll know what it's for eventually. I'm like, fucking what?
That is so fucking funny.
Yep.
I adore that. I adore that so much. That's so funny. I not gonna lie, I want that said to me so I can keep the son of a bitch in myself.
Hold on. Here, let me
Same.
send you that. Let me send you the actual, like, just the son of a bitch clip too.
Please. Please, thank you.
Hold on, let me just make sure this is the one.
Why don't you just put them in the server?
Leslie, so let's try and check to make sure, like, try and double check the audio real quick.
There you go. I put it in the no mic.
Thank you.
That's great. Thank you. I also will be stealing that.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome. I had that for a hot minute. Like a hot minute.
Yeah, we know you've had that for a hot fucking minute.
Uh-huh.
7 months ago, a hot minute.
Yes,
Yeah.
because we had a
Damn.
hiatus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But back to the game. We gotta close up for the night. We only got 30 minutes left.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah,
With
yeah.
that in mind, to begin our closing, you all feel a rumbling.
What?
Think like the sound of something rumbling within your very soul.
Oh, that's scary.
Well, that totally isn't terrifying to think about.
Before you soon begin hearing. Actually, wait, let me go back a couple seconds. So that way we get something straight before. You all managed to finish
packaging the bottles and soon begin handing them out to the rabbit folk to begin to drink, so that way they may begin to depart. And that is when you begin to feel this rumbling, this deep-seated
Rumbling.
rumble.
Hush up, Attack
You
on
look
Titan.
down at the you look down at the water, and you begin to see little waves coming from this direction.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I'm guessing we're probably... Where are we? Center platform?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where were you located?
I'd say you'd be around here in this center platform. And I'll move these suckers over here. You begin to hear this rumbling. Before soon it begins to turn to a laugh. Getting closer and closer and closer.
Oh, for fuck's
Gonna use
sake.
Gonna use this token as a placeholder.
Hey, it's those fuckers.
But
Hence
you'll
why...
see one of these big guys crawl over the roof of the medical bay.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
That's very fucking bad!
Slay. As in literal.
Before then, this small laughter begins to turn into a... Thank you. Begins to turn into a harsh, mighty, manic laughter. Before then, the laughter begins to grow.
Shit.
And you just hear the words of this big creature. Come now, my joyful. Let us spread the joy. Before you begin, and I gotta do some token switching real quickly.
Oh, from inside the fucking infirmary.
no.
I knew it.
No.
I knew none of those guys were gonna be
No.
safe.
I fucking told this to Austin too.
You know, Sonny. You know, I'll say this, Sonny.
What?
I'm so glad I taught you well. So this is what it's like to finally have it happen to me for once.
You know what, Sonny? You know what?
What?
Why was the first one that you decided to switch Esmeralda's fucking brother?
Because
I think I know who the elite / mini boss is gonna be.
not a guarantee, honestly. It seems like our big
There's so
is the
many of
mini
them.
boss.
I know it's not a guarantee, but I'll just say this. I hope he becomes a reoccurring enemy. That's all I'm gonna say.
All I can
There's
really...
so many of them.
For this brief moment, I miss Aster. Why do I miss Aster? Because I could just burn the house down, but I don't have that power.
For this brief moment, you miss Aston for being able to burn a house down. I miss Atreus for being able to fucking slam a hammer into skulls.
Hey, Cinna.
Yes.
Austin. Me slowly sliding forward with my shatter spell.
Just... I mean, you could actually... Wait, if you cast that right... Ooh, I have something for you that we could throw an idea right around. I'll throw my idea at you after a stream. Just for
Yeah,
funsies.
we can all... I'll say this is... Guys, this is the fun part
It
where
gets
we
worse.
can strategize behind Sunny's back.
What do you mean
gets
it gets worse?
Oh god, I gotta see how worse can it get.
Let me guess, civilians?
Do the civil. Oh god, there's more.
Where?
I looked over.
Oh
Zoom
wait,
out.
what the
You'll
fuck?
see.
Wait, why are they over there? No,
You see what
no,
I
you're
mean?
not
They
supposed to
cli-
be over there.
They're climbing up.
God, there's so many of these fuckers. Oh my god.
Okay, fuck, hang on. This might actually be a save the civilians mission.
This is
I know
supposed to
that's what
be
we're
a
gonna do
save the
anyway.
civilians mission. I told Austin I thought this would happen. It's the funniest thing.
There's so many of them.
Again, you know what? All I gotta say is, Sonny, I taught you well. Damn, so this is what it's like to finally have it happen to me.
So, Austin, how does it feel to know I was right about that prediction?
I'll tell you this. This feels like it's a lot more appropriate than this one right now. This feels really appropriate. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, God.
But you begin to see this thing begin to ready to attack. I will, for the sake of why not, I will give you guys especially since for this specific building, this building has no walls. It is just a roof.
That's what?
Well, the one we're on?
Yes, the one we're on, you can see all around you.
Whoa.
Oh dear.
Fuck's sake,
If
we
you
can't
want-
catch a break.
Wait a minute. The patients!
The civilians!
I will allow you one thing. If you want to investigate this big guy, because it is bigger than the rest, and I need to make a very special token in the meantime, and I will allow you guys to roll an investigation check to examine the big guy.
Let me see
Okay.
if I can.
Sure.
Screw it. Go
I
for it.
I'm gonna double check it.
Praise the Lord! That's a natural 20.
Oh, at least you got something. Levi just rolled a 12.
Alright, come on, Durnay. Don't be a dipshit. Durnay, you're a fucking
17.
dipshit.
Don't worry, Levi is too. He just got a 12.
Yeah, no,
It's
I got a 7.
Oh no. Ripperoni, homie.
Listen, Durnay may be hyper aware. He's not very smart.
Neither is Levi.
Oh, that doesn't look right. Hold on.
Oh, God.
That thing!
Also,
Hi.
Sunny, I will help you make tokens later because I see what went wrong. I can easily help you fix that.
I just used the
You just I see where you went wrong. Don't worry about it. We can easily fix this after stream.
thank you.
Yeah.
It doesn't normally do this.
But would you care to
about
explain
it.
what our investigations
Okay, I
tell us?
got a 9 and a what?
I have 17.
I got 22 in total.
What?
From a nat
12.
20.
I got a 12.
And I got a 7.
Okay. For anyone who got got lower than a 15, you're not able to discern much, unfortunately. It just looks like big fucking guy. But for Storm, you're noticing one thing. The creatures didn't start crawling in until this guy arrived and told them to attack.
He's smart. He's a little smarter than the
smart.
average.
I'm smarter than the average
Take-
bear, Bobo.
Take out this fucker, the rest might disperse.
Might. Alright.
But additionally,
Okay.
be careful with what you do, because this guy could hit like a truck. But that is all the information you can gather upon a first sight.
Okay.
So send in the meat
Storm.
shields first. Got it.
Yeah.
I say jokingly.
No, that's kind of how it's supposed to go.
Storm picks up
Yeah.
Alexander. Alexander, go! Punch him across the way.
What? No. No. Yeah.
No, Storm would just like think about it for a second before saying, I need to turn down the fucking music on my end, Jesus Christ. He would look at it for a second before saying, we need to take down the big fucker first.
What? Any reason as to why? Besides the fact that
Wait.
he's fucking big?
Nothing else
What,
came before
how?
it spoke. How? We'll figure it out.
You're fucking right. Nothing did. Okay. So this is a bit like dispersing the crowd. Take out the one leading them, and the stragglers will scatter. To which I will say, probably like, I will say this. I will ask a question real quick from the group. Do you want me to call out to the others over here by the creature and tell them, hey, don't worry about it, we'll take care of him, buy us time?
I don't know how they will try to buy us time.
They hold
Yeah.
off the other ones. And the ones inside.
That is true. That is true. What were you even planning to do with the other ones here? Because there's one here. Hold on.
Yeah, there's ones all the way
here,
over here.
And then these ones are fine for now. If they can like bar the door here.
Hence why I
But
had the
it's
idea
worry
to...
about this one.
That's why I said, hey, what if I call out to them? All of these people, a few of them seem like they have some magic. So some of them can move quicker than others. If they can get in the right position, they can barricade, evacuate people, get people moving, buy us time to focus on the big bad.
I fixed it.
There
So
you
you get what I mean?
go.
I feel like at the very least,
Yeah.
one to possibly two of them have the magic to move quicker than the others. And if they can, again, buy time.
I guess it could work.
If that is not a good idea, I completely understand. I am throwing just out my first idea.
I was trying to strategize in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh yeah, right. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, because you're going to be gone, Mr. Goose.
I'm going camping!
Bastard.
Low. L plus ratio.
L plus ratio, motherfucker, I get to leave you guys for what? I'm kidding.
Wow.
I get to get away from the computer and actually spend time away from like mainly a screen. Like I'll have my phone and my laptop. That's it.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah,
I see.
If I get reception, I'll message you all like, hey, I'm alive. No kangaroos have fucking kicked me in the balls yet.
The kangaroos have not gotten his balls yet? Shame. Call us back when they've gotten your balls.
Why? You fucking into kangaroos taking people's balls?
No, because it will specifically be funny and great to put on my cringe compilation.
Hang on, wait.
Cringe compilation! Specifically what I was thinking of. Thank you.
Thank you guys for playing with me.
Yeah.
Thank you for
no
being a
problem.
great DM.
Exactly.
I'm glad y'all like had a grand old time. And y'all
You're
are
an
gonna have
evil
so
little
much fun
bitch.
in 2 weeks. I am. And don't you forget.
And Sunny, 3 weeks.
Say so
not 2.
cheerily.
Yeah.
I'll be home.
3
Like by
weeks,
the
yeah,
end
right.
of the day, we'd be doing D&D, but that doesn't mean we're doing D&D in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So with that, let everybody do their little outros. Sunny.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't do anything stupid. And if you do something stupid, don't get caught. Well, is it morning
Is it
yet?
just me or is she cutting out?
She was lagging.
She is definitely cutting out a bit, yeah.
Fuck out.
Have fun, stay safe, don't do anything stupid, and if you do something stupid, don't get caught. And, well, isn't morning yet.
Nice, nice. Lord Shibi, your turn.
Well, as us playing D&D, I hope everyone has a good day or night or whatever time it is, because time zones are fucking weird. And if you somehow had a bad day, I hope this goofy little stream cheer you up a bit.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Abyss, your turn.
Thank you for everyone who decided to stop by tonight. Hope you enjoyed the stage play put on, and don't worry, theater will open in the next 3 weeks. And remember, the nightmares never stop.
Thank you. And now, Mr. Goose.
Just so you guys know, and I don't care what Sunny says, for this fight next time, I'm remaking the Daisy's Waltz thing. I don't even fucking care. Because to me, in my head, that fits way too well.
Understandable, okay.
More battle music!
More battle music!
Daisy.
But thank you. Have a wonderful night, day, evening, afternoon, whatever time it may be for you, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye! Bye!
Bye.
Bye bye! I won't be raiding out. Just gonna end stream. Bye bye!